live?
Woo!
Woo!
All right, cool.
Hello.
Cool. So, hey, hi. Salutations.
Ew.
Cool. So this is session. Let me see, 9 or 10. 9 or 10. I believe it's session 10. 9.
Session fuck around, find out.
Nueve. Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Say both, and the comments will tell you you're wrong.
Yeah. This is session 9-10 of Ukuwa's Go at No Room for a Wallflower. And where we last left off, our Lancers, our MP of the left horn, had just completed an encounter that Adina G, the attaché of patience, had sent them on to go help the evacuating refugees from the Grey Towns, Lumays and Merricktown. These refugees were flooding the transit ways back to Evergreen as these sepulchre events were occurring around Hycenia and the outskirts of Evergreen. They became mired and stopped in the deep mud of Hycenia's environment, and they needed the players, these MP, to save them. And so that's what you guys did. You guys dealt with a lot of the combatants here. You dealt with one of the machine's generals, codenamed The Weapon. They sent you a message when they started, noting that they will crush you. They will be a weapon, and they continue to, crush you and be a weapon. But they didn't really last that long because they died. After that, you guys took a bit of damage, I think, but you had enough repairs to put yourself back in operating condition. There was something that occurred on the horizon off to the northeast. This was a large fire that began to bloom off in the distance. You guys were made aware of this blaze and given the option to go investigate and find out. One thing you know is that this blaze that's raging in the distance is in the direct path of where these refugees will be heading back to Evergreen. And so, given on what's going on in the distance, if it's not dealt with or if it seems to kind of grow, it will definitely be an obstruction to these refugees. And as you know, fires, they have no morality. They will blaze and blaze and blaze without any reckless abandon for what's in its way. So that's what you guys are charged with doing, is heading in that direction.
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
All right. So let's check repairs and stuff. I think you guys are good.
Yeah, we did
all
it
your
at the
HP
end
is
of
good.
last session.
Cool. So Dawnfall,
Well,
looks like you...
good is relative.
Exactly. Dawnfall, we need to clear. So update your tokens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think we...
Oh, God.
So my heat should clear, and I think that's it because I fixed my stress. So yeah.
I'm remembering how fucked my mech is.
Oh, yeah. You have like no repairs.
Oh,
no
gosh.
repairs. Yeah. Oof. Oofta.
No assault rifle. No stress. Decent
You
amount
got your
of
mortar
stress.
back. You got your
I got my mortar
now.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
I can now be safe and hide.
Your heat's cleared too.
Might actually be quite hard to hide if there's no good cover. Actually,
True.
I'm big. I forget this sometimes.
Well,
True.
we are assuming that a fire thing is not going to be as big of an issue for you, so we just got to keep the non-fire things off you.
That is true.
Lotus laughs in the distance.
Just fucking Lotus and I just burning each other, just like, why won't you die?
There you go, Scalpel. Let's clear your heat real quick. And your HP is at 5? Yeah, Scalpel?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. Biku, your HP is 7? Yeah?
Should be 7, yeah?
Yep. Downfall, your HP is 3? You're going to roll with 3? Okay.
I had no repairs to fix that.
Ooh.
I repaired the stress instead.
Nice.
You
and Kaiser, yours.
Stress?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Important. Stress. Yes.
I'm into it.
Kaiser. Yeah, you're at 15 to 15. You're good. So I guess the question is, after that battle,
Scratch
how
my
are you
pain.
all? Yeah, got your pain. After that battle, how do you guys feel about your mech's performances? This is the first mission that you've fully been in these new mechs.
Disappointed.
Oh no!
Yeah, Scalpel's just kind of frustrated in its performance because it's been quite hit and miss. It hit very hard last time, and then this time it was just haywire a bit.
How do you know
And
that's
they're
not
a bit
not?
concerned about the whole, it's nearly blowing up.
Mm. So all the fault is placed on the mech, not the pilot.
Oh, of course. Scalpel could never do anything wrong.
A good handy person, man, woman.
Abiku, what about you?
What is
Non-binary.
yeah, what is a they term for? Forget it. Fastness.
Individual.
Handy individual. Crafts. We're just gonna
Abiku,
go with crafts person. Biku is feeling good, but they feel somewhat restrained. They've not had a good opportunity really to use their core ability, so they don't feel as though they've put on their not necessarily their best foot, but they don't feel as though they have been able to use all their resources to the best to the to most impactful material way
gotcha.
possible. And I somehow am not convinced that if I'm fighting someone who's focused on fire, I'm gonna have the chance to do that, considering what my core is.
Totally, that makes sense. Downfall, what about you?
He is ecstatic.
Yeah,
Kanye could not be happier. His gun is the limitless limb at the fingers at their hearts. He loves it, every bit of it.
Hell yeah. And Kaiser.
Well, Venkidu's combat performance is effective, but in Kaiser's eye, that's not everything. It's inelegant. And he will blame the mech because that mech has a mind of its own, so he wants to refine it to something better.
There's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement.
I say that's the way.
Well, nice.
Old
nice.
habits die hard.
Nice. Well, as you all get adjusted in your cockpits, filling out your mechs a little bit more, your grooves are fitting into your cockpits, and you're feeling comfortable. Some of you have mixed feelings about your performance, but regardless, you have to brush away those thoughts because the next encounter is just upon the horizon. As you all move to the northeast, ahead of some of these refugee groups that have just gotten out the mud, you follow the blaze that is before you. Oh, hold on. I gotta, give me a second. Give me back in 2 minutes. You all die. Spoiler.
I used one turret that last sequence,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so I should have like 4 more.
Why do you have so many turrets?
Gun.
I understand the need for gun.
Kanya, I've only shown you the tip of the iceberg of the evil things I can build given enough time.
I am excited and equal parts terrified. As it should be.
What if I told you 21 AP reliable?
What the fuck?
I can't wait to bully Shaka.
I mean, I can do some dumb shit with. By the way, I know everything, but
luckily, I don't think we're gonna get around to it. But when we do Ukuwa Station missions, I'm gonna have the opportunity to do it. I've been threatening Shaka in the social chats about him not expecting me to learn how to grab lightning without getting burned.
What license level is that?
Okay,
21 AP reliable.
Cool, I'm back. Oh crap! I catch my breath. I ran down the stairs. I'm fine.
You
All right.
speak.
And the answer is 7.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. That's pretty far off.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all follow the blaze. that is just around the horizon. And as you as you approach, actually, one of you guys give me a systems check.
Does anyone have particularly good systems that they're
yes.
proud of?
Absolutely.
I should not do this. Don't let me do this. My
Noted.
computer does not work.
You don't have a computer. It's just a brick.
It's just a brick.
There's a
Just a
Commodore
brick.
64 shoved in the side. Yeah, I'll roll systems.
Go for it.
Whoop. Fuck.
No.
Ooh,
Frig.
cool. So,
Fuck.
yeah.
That was almost a 20,
Oh.
and then it wasn't a 20.
Downfall in your Pegasus is not like your compatriots, World Killer. It is not well suited to brave the intense heat that is radiating off of this of the battleground in front of you, which you guys will soon approach. You know that if you are to get caught up in any of this blaze, your mech won't be able to withstand it. But yeah, you don't know what the exact damage will be, or like what the adverse effects will be. You can share this information with your compatriots if you want to. If you do, Scalpel knows that you're good. Like this
Yeah.
is your home world.
Fire bad, but not for me.
Okay.
Hey guys,
The-
don't catch on fire.
Yeah.
Good pep talk.
Yeah, Downfall, you probably get like a little bit of like interruptions in your mech's systems as like wires. As you approach, you would assume your wires or your internal wiring are starting to kind of react to the intense heat.
Next time we're in the hangar, remind me to add some extra thermal paste, especially to the main wiring systems. Can I liquid cool this thing? Anyway,
what?
don't get caught in the fire.
Cool. So yeah, what displays on all of your HUDs is several locations that note an intense blaze is brewing. And then there's one main location where this blaze is essentially concentrated. Think of your mech like heat vision, or if it does have heat vision, you see a bright red glow from the center of the battlefield. You also start, as you approach, to pick up notes of weapon fire in the distance. You're not picking up notes of any of the signatures that are indicative of the machines. This is 2 familiar signatures. Well, 6 familiar signatures. Well, 2 familiar signatures, but 3 of the signatures share a signature. Because I don't know a better word.
Okay, the signatures.
I heard
Someone
signature.
signed here.
There's 2 teams of 3.
Okay, that's a bit clearer. Thank you.
One of those signatures register back as a known threat or accomplice, depending on how you want to think about it. This known threat is by the name of Lotus. You pull up a signature of their World Killer mech as you near and crest over a hill, and you see them firing their thermobaric flamethrower off in the distance at another force that is kind of similar, but not specifically similar. This other force is registering as members of the Hycenian United Cities. The mech that the rough imagery your HUDs pick up of the mech show an exposed cockpit with padding and armor that resembles a carapace, a horned and spiked carapace. In their arm, they have a large anti-material rifle, and with them are 2 other supports. Also with Lotus are 2 other supports, but their supports don't look like they look like the machine, but like forces of the machine as they're dressed in their reverie. But you get that there are life signs inside of the cockpits instead of hollow machines. You all see before you. Oh shit! I'm gonna remember this time.
No.
Wait, how do I took vision? There
Why
we
you don't look at where I'm teasing you. You're taking
Cool.
this.
You all
Mm.
see before you a flaming
Oh,
battlefield. You see 2 forces: the Hycerians on the right, that are composed of an assault, a veteran strider and a scout. And Lotus composes a group composed of a repurposed machine force priest, a repurposed machine force scour, and the hulking veteran Genghis world killer mech piloted by Lotus. There's clearly a battle ongoing right now as you see thermobaric flame jets extending across the battlefield. And you also see every once in a while you see anti-material rifle shots ricocheting off some of the trucks in the area. Some refugees have made it into the area, but they're busy escaping and running from the blaze. Some look lost and not exactly sure how to escape as you pick up several other life signs across the battlefield. You all have 5 rounds to bring this fighting to an end. This can happen in several ways. It can happen via eliminating all the forces or one of the forces, or at the end of each round, you all will make a trigger check. And this trigger check will be directed at either force, either Hysenians or Lotus's force, to calm them from fighting. There'll be a 5-segment clock, and good things happen if it's above half. Bad things happen if it's below half. That makes sense as far as the structure?
Yep.
Cool. As far as the battlefield goes, all the green tiles are size 1 hardcover because they're symbolizing terrain difference or elevation difference in terrain. All the fire things are dangerous terrain. Don't get in them. They'll be bad things to you.
Unless you're me.
The trucks, exactly. The trucks are size 1 hardcover. Again, the rocks are size 3 hardcover. The trees are soft cover. According to your size and whatnot. And the stumps are nothing.
Okay.
So, considering Scalpel's last conversation with someone from the HEC, will they be aggressive to us?
You get the sense that there is reckless abandon in the battlefield that's before you. And already shots are probably coming close to your position as you guys just arrived.
So we already burned any chances of Lotus by burning his compound, right, guys?
They don't exactly know who you are.
We can probably salvage relationships with Lotus, but it's unlikely. Once they figure out, oh wait, that's you. Now I want to kill you.
I kind of don't want to salvage relations with a drug dealer, if I'm entirely honest.
Question, Shaka. Where can we start on this map?
You can start anywhere that. Thanks for the question. You can start anywhere that is 1 tile or 2 tiles up from that position, from within that area.
2 tiles.
2 tiles. We're gonna take that
all
off.
Tiles.
Woo! I hate Kanya and I doing the same exact thing at the same exact time. Infacane to infacane conversation, communication.
Cool. So again, there will be no other objective other than calming the battle in enough time that let me turn this music down. Calming the battle enough time that the arriving refugees aren't completely obliterated by the after effects of battle. So it's 5 rounds to do that.
Question for my teammates. I have 2 leadership die left, right? Because Kaiser used 1, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 last one.
And the other ones didn't get used. Okay, so cool beans. That's all I had. Does anyone have a nasty first turn that they can do? Because if not, I'm just gonna set up.
I want to put an anti-map between Lotus's eyes.
Okay.
My gosh. Can someone get a general scan of Lotus? Or I think
I can.
Dawnfall had like a fancy scan thing. Someone had a fancy scan. But so we know what weapons they have.
Both Dawnfall and I have different versions of a fancy scan.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I have Panopticon, which will tell us armor, speed, evasion, e-defense, and mech skills and current HP.
I have Horus, which gives us evasion, e-defense, HP, and current heat.
Okay, I need to know their weapons, because if it's just a bunch of burn stuff, I can just go to toe with them, and it will be the fucking NB Pyromaniac fight. But if they've got something more than that, then they're
What is-
problematic to me.
What does general scan give us again?
Yeah, can we?
Everything.
Can we? Okay, how many actions does a general scan do?
It's a
One.
quick
It's
attack,
one
I
quick
believe.
action.
If we guys are fine with me going first, I can lock on, do a scan and put out a turret.
That sounds
All
that
in
sounds a
one
good
go.
deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
Alright.
get the target's weapon systems, full stats, one piece of hidden info, and then like generic public information about the person, like bank records.
Ah, give me that social.
Give me a social security number, Lotus. I'm gonna steal your identity.
You see,
Run
the answer
it.
isn't
Run it,
we
Lotus.
kill Lotus. The answer is we get him arrested for tax evasion.
Ruin Lotus.
And then we
This-
kill him.
I hate this. Does anyone in particular also want a leadership die? Because I can do that too.
I should be fine.
If I eat your lock on and a leadership die, that's 3 accuracy on the shot on Lotus if we like.
If you stand by me, if you have your starting position adjacent to me, you can also re-roll any of that. You
I
know,
think-
you are my little pog champ. All that.
Oh god damn you for even invoking that. I think I have to be where I am if I want to be able to hit him. Also, ordnance, but
Yeah, that's fair. I have to be where I am in order to do my
Yeah.
stuff. But I think having 2 accuracy effectively is good enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's start this. On my turn,
for it.
I'm going to pop down a turret. Let's trying to find the punch in for it. Yeah, let's do a
Cool.
turret drone. Any object within sensors gains reaction, which can be taken once, so on and so forth. And it's an allied character within range 10 of a turret drone makes a successful attack. Which means I just effectively need my turret someplace that my team can use it. So let's see here since you're the furthest. This is the dirt is lower than the grass, right?
Yes, dirt's lower than grass. Yes,
All right. So are these rocks higher?
they're size 3.
Okay. Yeah. Can I just pop one on top of this rock?
Yes, turret going on top of the rock with 1 quick action.
All right. Let's do another quick action to do a scan on Lotus.
Awesome. Cool. Scan. What do you get from scan again?
I'll pop it in the chat. Let me grab it. Boop, 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 boop. It's pretty much everything. Everything important, at least. Apparently, I'm Ibiku's turret.
Yeah. You are. You...
I-
No. You're not my turret. You're my Ukuwa.
When you scan using
Oh.
Hello.
You're my little.
Your target's weapon systems, full statistics, 1 piece of hidden information about the target, such as cargo data, current mission, generic public. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'm just going to share Lotus's combat sheet with you guys.
Okay.
We get their
let's
social
see.
security number, please. I would like to steal their identity.
Let me find this person. Let's see. Let's see. All players. Observer. Boom. All right. If you guys go to characters in the actors drop down, you'll see Lotus.
Happy birthday.
A maximum structure of 41.
Oh my
Who do you-
god.
no.
I don't think. I
Wait,
don't
wait,
think
wait,
we're
wait,
going
wait. Up.
to break
Oops.
him.
Oops.
He is in
that what
fact
it is?
not the
Oh
Batman.
my god.
Oh no.
He's been
He's got
fighting an army.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. That you guys have the wrong one. It has 2 structure and 2 stress.
I don't like
yeah.
having the wrong Lotus and the implication of that.
The implication that his mech used to have 39 more structure.
Sorry about that.
He's really letting himself go.
Yeah, hold on. It's it's 2 structure, 2 stress, not what it says. And let me make sure this sheet is correct because should change some things. He's not an ultra, he's a veteran, by the way. So but he does have. They do have a what's that thing he called? Hellfire projector, aka a thermobaric Krakatoa flamethrower.
Oh.
Okay. Is there anyone else who we want a lock on? Because Panopticon is
and
really
the secret information you learn about Lotus's mission is that they are and their crew are storming towards Evergreen to go steal resources and recover them and bolster their forces.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Should we help them or not? It's kind of
No.
which side do we pick?
This is a tough call. Do we ruin the progression of defending Evergreen or
Bang, anti-mat shell.
Y'all don't know what the other individual's mission is either.
True.
True.
We could
But
find that out.
But we also have
So-
somebody we're on speaking terms with in their organization.
Yeah, we've already got an understanding
We also have two
with their
Infocom
higher ups, so we can just be like, "Hey, we know you guys. Haha, don't shoot us."
We also have two Infocane who relate to their plight, and also Gear, who is a bleeding heart for their plight. I was gonna ask a dumb question, but now I realize I don't need it. So let's run a little bit hot, shall we? We're gonna overcharge.
Oh
You
dear, oh
bastard.
god.
Woo!
Oh,
you lucky
5
bitch.
extra damage on your next attack.
5 extra damage on my next attack. Ooh boy.
Also,
and we
who are
going
you
to.
Panopticon lock on?
I'm locking on to Lotus, and I'm gonna Panopticon lock on onto the only other thing that I can, which is Scour.
Okay, you're locking on to Lotus. Sounds good. Lotus is locked onto.
I don't get the Panopticon lock on yet, but it's gonna be the Scour when that happens. And let me pop Panopticon so you can see it, just so you know what I get from it. Doesn't matter with Lotus so much, but it does matter with Scour.
You lock on to another. It's free action. Oh, I'm guessing you're locking on to the Scour.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll get that information about the Scour. And finally, I'm going to give a leadership die to Dawnfall, and I'm going to say, mostly to Dawnfall, but to the entirety of the team, I'm going to say, those flames are the biggest threat right now. Take them out. And that will
Cool.
be my turn.
You can now see the Scour. It is essentially a repurposed machine mech that the Lotus somehow acquired and has put a pilot into.
That Lotus finger quote somehow finger quote acquired. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Lotus hasn't been digging up a bunch of shit for like months.
Lotus
Not at all.
is not in potential secret cahoots with the overarching enemy of this.
No, not at all. Lotus is a good they.
Abiku, are you moving at all?
Nope, I'm standing right here, so I
Oh
can.
yeah, I forgot. Cause got you. Cool.
That's my turn.
Solid shit. I will then activate. I will activate the priest on Lotus's side. The priest is going to use. Is going to use dispersal shield. Onto Lotus. Roll a D3. 1, 2, 3. Lotus has resistance to the next 3 attacks.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Someone shred him.
And this priest has empowered shield. Or rather, it should have empowered shield. So Lotus gets 5 over shield. And so let me figure out how to do this over shield again. Resources. How do I add resource? Yeah, so Lotus has 5 over shield right now. And y'all gonna have a hard time. So that was its first quick action. It will then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then it will investiture the Scour. So let's do that real quick. Investiture. Boom. Priest makes a systems attack or long range 5 and link characters in the range 5. The target get +1 to accuracy on all attacks and can use the priest systems instead of their own. So the Scour now has a +1 on all its attacks. And that is the end
Scour.
of, let me see, that's the end of the priest's turn. Yep, your turn.
Anyone have a plan?
Hmm.
I don't. Things are too far away.
Kill the
I can
priest.
I can just yeet a mortar, get rid of Lotus's thingy and hurt
One of-
either the priest or the scourer.
One of
That's
them
not
anyway.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go
I
for
would
that.
say, yeah, if you could cleave off some of the resistance that that Lotus has, and maybe do some damage to that priest. That way we don't have to worry
Mhm.
about a support.
Cool. All right. Okay. It is my turn. I am going to use my as a quick action, use my Spaceborne EVA, so I can actually get heat without blowing myself up this time.
Okay.
So that'll be 3 heat. That's Lotus's page. That's not mine. 3. All right, and I get to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there,
Cool.
hiding behind a big old rock, and yeet a mortar onto this tile here.
Okie dokie.
So hitting Lotus and the priest.
All right. Give me an attack roll on who first.
We'll do the priest first, I guess.
Okay.
There's no modifiers apart from the inaccuracy, right?
Let me see. It's size 1. You can see over it. You're good.
Bang. Then perish.
Oh.
Tis a hit for 7 damage on the
That's-
priest.
That's some damage.
Yeah, that's nasty. It's going to take all that 7 damage. Oof, mortar is dope.
Yeah, mortar can be very good. And then on Lotus, this will be halved because if it hits, doesn't hit anyway.
Yep, that's a miss.
Yeah, big ol' miss. Unfortunate. At least I put damage on the priest. And that is both my actions and all my movement. So I'm just gonna vibe, you know.
Nice. I will then activate some of the HUC forces as the assault is going to move and boost, skedaddling.
Hey, don't shoot
let's
me.
see.
I'm a friend.
Move boost, that's 5, 6, 7. And then it has 8 right there. And let's see if you're in range. Just out of range. It's going to prepare an action to use its assault rifle to defend its borders.
Don't get in 10 of that dude or he'll shoot ya.
All right, that's the end of the assault's turn. Y'all's turn.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You can go ahead.
All right. That is exceedingly annoying. Okay. I'm going to start out. Yeah, I'm going to skirmish with the antimat against
Okay.
against Lotus. I am not using.
Damn.
By the way, I know
How
everything.
much range does that thing have? 20.
20.
Nice.
Yep. I am not using. By the way, I know everything.
Okay.
So it is just rolling.
Alrighty.
And
Lock.
I'm absorbing the lock on.
Okay.
And using the leadership.
Nice.
Shit
Tis
damage
a
then.
ooh,
Shit damage,
tis
though.
a hit for 3 damage. So Lotus also has resistance to it's a pyro, has resistance to anything beyond range 3, but it also had that thingy. So I will tick one of the thingies down from the priest. It also has it does not have 6 armor. I don't know why I gave it 6 armor. It has 3 armor as a pyro.
Mm-hmm.
This is AP.
This is AP.
Oh, it's
but
AP. Oh, nice. Got it.
Alright.
So yeah, 3 is reduced to a 2.
It's
so
something.
I'm going to. I'm going to move and boost. So jump jets to there. Make some cover because dirt is lower, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. That puts me within, well, within range. I'm going to. I'm going to hold an action. Actually. No, actually, no. I'm going to overcharge. So I can try and get some heat up. This could be very bad for me.
Could.
It was bad for me.
Yup.
No.
Overheating.
Yep. And see what Compcon has to say. I'm exposed already. Woo!
Gross. This is you're at 2, right?
8 from 6. Yes, I'm at 2 heat now.
Oh no, 2. How much structure? How
Oh,
much
no,
stress are you at?
I used 1 to repair. Remember? So I'm at.
Okay, got you.
I'm down to 3 stress.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I wasn't here earlier, but I did have a quick question. Did someone attack Lotus?
Yes.
Do you want me to pop my turret to cut off more of that resistance?
Oh
he
yeah,
has-
that'll get rid of the resistance too.
Yeah.
It'll still get rid of the resistance
Yeah.
ticker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well.
Anything outside of range 3 is still resisted, but like it'll still count towards the priest's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep. So that will be 3 goes to 2 damage, and then it has armor. So yeah, but it pops a resistance thing.
And he's going to, and now that I've done that, I'm going to skirmish with the smart gun.
You already. This
I
is
overcharged.
Got you. Yep. 20 onto who?
Lotus.
Okay, cool.
So that should eat his last resistance.
Yeah, 4 damage. It eats that last resistance. That is 2. That's no damage. Yeah.
I'm going to hold, and with my last quick action that's remaining. Actually, no, sorry. I skirmished, I boosted, and I overcharged. No, actually, I'm done.
Cool. Alrighty, Downfall. End of your turn.
Yep.
I will activate my Scour. Scour is going to move forward 1, 2. Well, that's 1, 2, 3. Move forward 3 spaces, and then it will boost 1, 2. Losing the investiture distance thing, so I can move back. Actually, see if it moves back 1. Does it still put it in investiture range? Nope. Okay, cool. So yeah, I've got boosted. So I got 2 movement left, and I've boosted. So I have 5 movement left. Cool. Scour is going to make an attack on you, Downfall. You do have hard cover.
Yep.
It's on size 1, so you have soft cover. Well, no, you're adjacent. You have hard cover. Thermal Lance coming at you at 1 accuracy and Harriet.
Oh, fuck.
14. That is 12 damage.
Also, I forgot. Lotus was within range 15. He takes 1 free damage from Omni Gun.
Okay, cool.
That does hit me. And that does hurt. And that will be a structure.
Is that with the difficulty?
Oops. Sorry. So that would you have hard cover. So, what's your evasion?
My evasion is 8.
All right, so I have to get a 1. Oh no, it misses. You're saved.
Okay.
All right, the scour will has 5 movement left. I will move back over here. Oops. Cool. And that's the end of its turn.
Okay, I'm the last one. So I am going to go ahead and overcharge boost.
Oh my god. Go for it.
Yay.
Ooh.
So let's see. Flying boost. Regular.
You have to move around the fire or bad things happen.
I'm gonna boost again to fly over that.
Cool.
And then I will go ahead and skirmish. And I'm gonna use Hunter 1 to fly 3 spaces.
Dope.
Let's see here.
Okay.
And then I will
Hunter 1 ignores engagement, yeah.
yes.
Doesn't. I don't
So.
think you engage anyone anyway, so you're good.
Yeah. That was all I can move anyways. But then I will skirmish with
Murder them all.
my segment knives.
Nice. Do it.
So I'm gonna use Hunter 2 to throw the knives. First knife at Priest, and this is with Nuke Cav. So let's see. Do I have anything else? Doesn't look like it.
That is a miss against the priest.
That was frustrating.
Okay. So second attack, which no bonus damage on this fellow.
That is a 15 against Lotus, I'm assuming?
Priest.
Oh, again, you're throwing another one at the priest?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yes, that kills the priest.
Hell yeah.
You throw your segment knife in, and it sinks into the pilot, onto the mech. It's a half-size mech, and this segment knife is probably the size of his torso. Instead of the indicative electronic, mechanical demise of these machine forces, you know that there are pilots in here, and you have just impaled this pilot. Done.
Murder.
Tiger's just sitting here like.
Murder.
First kill for Kaiser on this planet, at least. Yes. And then I'm in a danger zone, so that nasty little burst.
That's only when you have your core power, right?
No. So I have anything within threat 3 of me does that whole reaction, tap plasma tone things. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Gotcha. You just can't bifurcate, is what you can't.
Yeah,
do,
I
right?
can't bifurcate.
Gotcha.
Sadly.
Dude, core batteries just became the most valuable thing to us.
I know. Cool. Good job, Kaiser. I will next activate the scout over here to the top right of the Hyserian forces. Let's see, what does the scout have? Interesting. Cool. Scout is going to move. Let's see. Cool. It's going to move 6 spaces here, and then it's going to boost. Trying to move through these flames here.
Oh.
And it will see 20. Lock onto you, Kaiser.
We're helping.
Locking onto you, Kaiser, and that was a move and a boost, and that is the end of its turn. Then the Hyserian Strider over here with a big ass gun, looking like a sniper rifle, is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and it will move and boost. So that's I guess 3 movement left. And it will see. It started off in its. I think they start off in skirmisher kit. What do Striders start off with?
You choose at the beginning.
Okay, I'm gonna say skirmisher kit. What's marksman kit? Where is the skirmisher kit? Swap bonus Strider is invisible. Strider is invisible until the end of its turn. And your difficult terrain engagement does not. Explosive rifle. That's what I get. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, doesn't have the range to do anything, so it's going to prepare an action. Let me check real quick.
So what was it to like diplomacy with them again?
So at the end of the round, one of you guys have to do a trigger check. You can decide. You don't have to decide what side or whatever. You can just generally do a trigger check to convince both forces. If you succeed, you get a tick. If you fail, nothing happens.
Do we want me to try to go for it?
It's Lotus's turn real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And Lotus is going to just unload on you, Kaiser, since you're in the way.
Wow.
You're in the way.
Oh wait, Scour has immunity to burn, doesn't it?
Yes. This is not a Scour. This is he's a pyro.
No, because it's a cone attack.
Yeah.
It was. Oh.
Oh
no.
yeah.
Well, it depends what hex he.
I don't think the
shoot
Scours
from.
have immunity. They have immunity. They have resistance to energy damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Lotus is going to. Let's see. Yeah, Lotus is going to position itself. It's going to attempt to move.
Okay. You gotta get yourself some plasma talents.
Give it to me.
Let's see. No bonuses, just a regular attack.
That is a miss.
Damn, speedy.
Reliable too, but it has. Oh no, it's armor piercing. Nice. Oh, but it has resistance to damage in range, so it's goes a 1.
Was it in range or out of range?
Oh, you're right. Out of range 3. You're right. Thank you. Let me just.
Not gonna let you forget about that last one.
I think it's it's siege armor. There we go.
Mind, Shaka. Gotta make up your mind.
So is that it with the plasma talents?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Lotus will then barrage on you. First using its flamethrower on you. And it'll consume the lock-on.
Oh, that hits.
That is 3 burn on you. And it takes 4 heat. Oops. Get rid of that.
Does this hit the Scour? I was totally zoning out.
Oh, I'm aiming in a way that doesn't hit the Scour.
Ah.
So see 4 heat. Boom. Cool. So it's 3 burn on you. So mark the burn on your token. Boom. And then it's going to hit you with a Hellfire projector. Coming in at flat.
Oh, flat.
That is a 6.
6 will miss.
All right, that's the miss with a 6, and it's going to fire its other Hellfire projector in the opposite direction, as if to ward off any of the approaching Hyserian forces. And then it will throw down a Firebreak shield right in front of it.
I will. The same side. Could they use each other's lock-on like that?
They sure can.
Interesting. Unless they are on the same side.
Oh.
Well, it'd be weird because they're fighting each other.
Yeah, just a little weird.
There we go. Firebreak shield is 4. So how far is a firebreak shield? Firebreak shield is line 4. So let me adjust that real quick. So it doesn't look like 4. Make it 3. I'll get it. You'll get it. It's line 4. Let's see. See. Do what I say. All right. It's these last 2 ones don't count. Cool. That is the end of Lotus's turn. That is the end of round 1. You guys, who wants to do a trigger check?
I can pull trigger if we want. Assuming
Probably would. Yeah, you probably have the best roll. I feel like narratively it would make sense for Scalpel, but my rolls will not be good.
Rob, Scalpel's lost in the fire.
lost.
Yeah, they're just staring at a little fire.
What social trigger check, or what trigger check do you want to do?
Can I do lead or inspire? My argument being that I'm basically trying to hail both sides and say that we have like a greater enemy. It's not valuable for us to be pushing each other down when there is a greater threat.
You go on both sides?
You on both sides, or you're saying fuck Lotus?
Yeah, is it like an advantage if we?
Can I do it on both sides, or is it just?
Yeah, it's up into the ether, and then you can apply what side it is at the end of the counter.
Got you.
I don't.
So, yeah. Just hailing any frequency that will hear me like this fighting is pointless, so on and so forth. You know.
Got you. You get the sense that it falls on deaf ears, but the message was received whether verbally or through the mix your opponent's HUDs.
Roll now.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm assuming just no accuracy, no difficulty, just flat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
14. Nice job.
Yeah. I don't know why I became a cat girl success.
We're all cat girls here.
I hate that.
Please leave. Please, the door is there. Please leave.
I do that to my partner all the time. It fucking makes him so angry.
Yeah, the message goes through. And Kaiser, since you're the closest, well, actually, I'll say Scalpel. Since you know that this assault is lining up its attack on you, you get the sense that it almost drops its guard as it's almost like reading the message or listening to the words of your compatriot Abiku. But it readies its gun again. But something's going through.
Okay.
Cool. That is the end of round 1. Start of round 2. Yeltsin.
Do you mind if I stabilize?
Oh shoot! You are kind of just out here. No.
Oh you out here dying.
Where you are.
Yeah, I know.
Leave.
I know. I want to stabilize and leave.
Bye.
Go home, Kanya.
You're drunk on too
Go
much
ahead.
heat. So yeah, I'm going to stabilize and clear exposed. Which clears my heat, I believe.
Yep.
And I am using the other part to reload the antimat.
Okay, antimat is loaded. Nice job.
And I want to stay within. Okay, yeah, that's not going to be an issue. I'm going to duck over here to the hardcover.
Where'd you go? Oh, cool. All right.
And Lotus eats Omnigun round.
Alrighty, Lotus eats that Omnigun round.
This
Taking
isn't
them
really
down to a number.
doing anything. What is this doing to Lotus exactly? Because don't they have?
Oh no, it's AP. No, it's AP. It goes through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is literally. It cannot be. This is the fun one. You can't attack normally with this weapon. Instead, once per round, as a free action on your turn, you deal 1 AP kinetic damage to a target within range and line of sight. This doesn't count as an attack, automatically hits, ignores cover, bypasses immunity, and its damage can't be reduced or ignored in any way. No rule in this book or any other supersedes this.
Got you. Okay.
Very dope.
What I'm getting from this though is don't activate my turret because it's gonna do jack all.
It's not an attack, so
Exactly.
it can't.
I'm
True,
gonna.
true.
Yep. I'm gonna activate my scour and I'm gonna attempt to move.
Okay.
I don't like where you're headed.
Well, do you get that reaction again since you?
It's every turn.
Cool.
Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Tis a miss. Unfortunately.
Kaiser, no.
So I'll move 4 there,
Just
and
reliable AP damage.
yep,
Yeah.
I will. Let me see what's my sensors range. Sensors is 10. Yeah, I'll lock onto you, Dawnfall, and consume that lock on. So now I'm attacking at 1 difficulty. Actually, no difficulty because the thermal lance has 1 accuracy.
Okay.
So straight up flat.
At least I'm not exposed. That doesn't. Oh no, that is my AC. Damn it.
Yeah.
No.
That is 6 damage.
Oh well, aim structured.
Oh, and I would have gained 4 heat from the last thermal lance attack, but I would have cleared it anyway. So now I'm at 4 heat again.
Okay, so -1 structure. Let's see what Comcom has to say. Glancing blow. I'm
Oh, nice, you're
impaired.
impaired.
Okay. That was 6. So 3 bleeds over to my new one. So I'm at 8.
Yeah, it just fires that thermal lance, scarring the edge of this truck. Thank God no one was in it.
So, kids, how we doing?
I think I would like to go to clear this burn so I don't get hit.
Yeah, no,
Take
that's
up
fair.
Again? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't bad shit happen to you if you start next to a firewall?
Oh no. In my homebrew firewalls on Ukuwa, I do bad shit with firewalls, but no, not in this.
Shaka's just breaking the rules.
Shaka's breaking the rules.
Respecting Tom at his heart.
We hate you, Tom.
Breaking the rules.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to. What's my heat at? Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but maybe I might. I'm going to go ahead and barrage, and I will use Hunter 1 to get up real close and to Lotus.
Cool.
Like so. And then I will go ahead and first attack with segment knives.
Okie dokie.
Bop.
Oh my God, that's a miss.
Romp.
Oh my god.
That's a hit for
Oh my God.
no damage.
And Plasma Talon. And oh, I should have done it in a different order. I forgot about Nuke Cab.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Oh, yeah, Nuka Cav's a thing.
9 is a hit for 4 damage on Lotus.
Yes. And let's see, what else? Don't really have anything else, so that will be my turn. Now it's returned to me at the end of my turn. I
Cool.
will do that engineering thing. And I have
Praise the gods above. Oh no!
oh
3 extra burn. Oh, and Q might be getting toasty tonight, boys.
this is where Kaiser does.
Pals. Pals.
The
Oh
cat has run out of luck.
Cool. So that's the end of your turn, Kaiser? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will activate this assault again. It is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to sensors range of 8. I think you're 8 away. Yeah. I'm going to lock onto you, Scalpel,
Okay, why?
and prepare another action and not attack. So if
That's very
you move, I'm going to attack you.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's not great. If it misses and gets only the reliable damage, I don't take anything because it's reliable 3, is it?
2.
Reliable 2. Anyway, Abiku, are you wanting to go?
Ibiko has died.
Oh no, Abiku!
Miko's
We
taking
barely
a
knew
nap.
him.
Ibiko!
Kitipe!
Bastard.
Alright, I
What
think
happened to me?
Yeah, you wanna go?
do you wanna have the turn? I'm kind of
yeah, I
being
can-
beated on.
I can see what I can do. Give me.
If I move, I get shot. So
Oh yeah, you have
Yeah,
that bonus
got
damage, so don't you? Or is it until?
Oh
the
no,
end?
yeah, it's
I have the
end of the
bonus
turn.
damage.
End of turn. I have to change it. It's end of turn.
Oh, okay. It's in the. I do not have the bonus damage. I'm sorry,
You
folks.
do not, unless you overcharge again.
Unless I overcharge again and immediately blow up. Give me a quick moment. Let me see something.
Yeah, but the damage.
Okay, let's see what my options are. Got 2 actions. Oh, let's activate some protocols, shall we?
For it.
We are going to, as a protocol, activate my core, reach into the metavault.
Ooh, yes. You plop open a blip space rupture adjacent to you, almost like a wormhole, and you reach out, pulling out, almost wrestling out from darkened hands a string of code that ripples and reverberates in kind of like a circle. And it's almost like your mech takes it into itself. And the hand that you're wrestling it from retreats back into the slip space rupture. And
I got this
some
code from
skills.
the disembodied hand dimension. There's nothing there but disembodied hands. It's an awful place. Just terrible.
You're reaching into Infakane's meta vault.
Yeah, I gotta fight Shaka.
You see, the hand
Physically
that gave
a
it to you is actually your hand, Levity, just reaching through the screen.
I roll a 20 on perception and I understand this is
If
all a
only,
game.
if only I would. If I could do that, I would reach through and slap you.
I feel so attacked. Where did this hostility come from?
friendship slap.
Yeah. Good way to fix it. We're gonna pop in Kunto
Okay.
as a protocol. That's my main launcher. 15 range. No bonus damage because I didn't attack
Against who?
earlier. The Scour.
Scour has hardcover.
Okay. Wait, even from here?
Yeah, it's behind a truck.
Does it have arcing?
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Arcing
no.
doesn't ignore cover.
It doesn't ignore cover and it doesn't have arcing either. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is mostly just to be able to shoot off the Inkunto.
Shoot that thing.
No,
What a miss.
I pinged the truck, but just like the tail light.
Yeah. You also find out there are no civilians in this truck either. Thank God.
Nice. Since I kind of shot the truck on accident. Okay. I got 2 actions left. Got a couple things I can do. Now, I can pop down a turret. Because we all like turrets.
Oh yeah,
Turrets
we
are
love
cool.
turrets. We stand.
We stand for turrets. I could also attack with chaff missiles, but I kind of feel like you guys probably want to be able to hack people, so no. After that, anybody interested in some difficult terrain?
Do it. Do it.
That was sexy.
Where would you guys want this difficult terrain?
Under Lotus's ass.
I can actually put it under Lotus's ass, very close to.
I think you got
so yeah.
like 15 range. Yeah. Oh
I
my
got
God.
15 loaded. Yeah. No one can hide.
Nice. Let me go get those difficult terrain thingies.
Yeah, let me pop down another turret. Range 15.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Why can't you just share space with your turret brethren? You guys are.
All right. Where's this turret going?
Let me see. I want to do it. I could put it on top of this rock. I feel like it'd become a prime target for people to shoot at, but I could put it on top of this rock. So yeah.
Put it on top of the rock. There you go.
Woo!
Plus, they might like it if we start like legitimately reinforcing their borders.
True. Let me look at CompCom because that's where the information for the thing is. Do you guys want? You got 3 choices. You pick one. Would you prefer for me to put down a Quicksale Swamp that would make Lotus immobile, a localized Quake which would potentially knock them prone? I don't know if they have immunity to prone. I feel like I could check.
Check.
Yeah, we
can
can check. We got everything.
Yeah, let me look
What
at
does it
this
look
sheet.
like?
Close
No, that's
events,
explosive
higher rank
vent.
shields, flamethrowers, effect, insulated, immunity to burn, immunity. No, they do
Doesn't
not
look
have
like
any
it.
resistance to getting knocked prone.
Push
So
them over.
I can knock them prone, or finally I can. No, I can deal heat to them. I can deal heat to the thing that's immune to burn and can clear heat really well. Yeah, you want me to do that one for you? So yeah, let me. I got to look at the origin point. Let me mark this out.
Has to be a
I
free
can't
space.
put it. Yeah, I can't put it on him, but I can. But it's a burst, so I can put it basically like right next to him, and it'd be fine.
Oops.
Yeah, let's put it on this truck. Wait, I can't put it on there because the truck's there. Can I put it here or actually here?
Yes, you can. Yep.
And that is going to create. Is it burst 1?
That's blast 1.
Blast 1. Blast 1. And I'm gonna spend 2 heat, right? 1
I think it's
heat.
1
I may
heat.
pay
1
1
heat,
heat. Which is my safe way of gathering heat now, since I do not have release the bulls. I'm gonna pay 1 heat to make that a localized quake.
Cool.
And
So
I am still not in the danger. God help me. I do not exist in the danger zone. But yeah, that's with localized quake. When a character ends their turn in that space, they must pass an agility check, which somehow I don't think he's good at. And on a failure, they fall prone and remain prone as long as they touch that terrain.
Yep.
Kaiser has unfortunately already gone, but I really want to give them a leadership die, if for no other reason than to basically tell them to get out of there. But at the same time, who
Does it affect saves?
it can affect saves. You can do it on a save.
Okay.
That's why I want to give it to you. I don't think Scalpel is in particular danger. Like you'll get shot if you move, but you're immune to burn.
It's not a problem. I'm gonna move anyway.
Yeah.
I just don't particularly like getting shot at, you know.
Yeah, understandable, but
So I mentioned in the chat my disability is being annoying. So what has your terrain affected Lotus with?
it's they will fall prone, and they'll fall prone when they if they end their turn in it, and they
And
will
fail a
remain
save.
and fail an agility save, and they will remain
Okay.
prone as long as they stay there.
I can go deal with the Scourer. None of my attacks will really do much to Lotus, so
None of your attacks will do much to Lotus, but you can potentially be a body to just stop Lotus from doing anything to anyone else.
yeah, sure.
But getting towards the Scour does put you closer to Lotus too, so that's fine. I can move. I need to look at my core ability really quickly. It's a ally in sensor, and the target who attacks him has to be in sensor.
Yep. And line of sight.
And line of sight. I know what I can do. Sorry, Dawnfall. I'm abandoning you. You
That's
were
fine.
my brother. But now you chop meat. Yeah, so what we can do here, I can potentially move in such a way that still will keep you protected. Let me just measure this out really quickly. 6. I'm gonna not be in any cover. Will I be able to draw line of sight to the assault from this space?
I sure can. Yeah, it's going to cost you 2 movement to get up top there, though, because it's a steep hill.
Okay. Which would actually put me here. Ish.
Yep.
Would that still count as being able to see?
Yep.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and don't do that. Yeah, we're gonna move here. And I'm going to give Kaiser an order. Fall back. You are not prepared to deal with that.
All right, is that your last leadership die?
That is my last leadership die. No more leadership, guys.
Cool.
All
right,
that is my turn.
Where's our leader? Our leader is gone.
Yeah.
Flee from the battlefield.
Everyone has turned off the radio and is now just blasting music.
Everyone fear for Kaiser as they're gonna go down. Kaiser, as you're close up to Lotus, you see that their mech is very, very much like your compatriots. At least when you first saw your compatriots' mech when Scalpo dug it out of the ground. Almost exact replica, would you say? But yeah, there's no comms that come out of it, but you just get this menacing intent from emanating off of Lotus's mech. You can also tell that it's been in battle for a second, but it hasn't really taken much damage, which is like weird, but maybe he's a good pilot. Anyways, he's gonna ram you and hurt you. So Lotus is going to, it's gonna go ahead and do the rammy dam. +1.
Oh, that hits.
All right, knocking you back 1 space and prone.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna leave the fire break shield there because I'm probably gonna. Actually, I'm gonna move, so I'll take that away. So let me knock you back 1 space.
You sure you don't want to stay? You don't want to stay?
Nah, nah, Bray.
You can stay.
Going back
You
1
can look
space. Now you are prone, my friend. And then Lotus will skedaddle. Oh gosh, you can like cut down.
Does the Incubator's thinger still proc when they're prone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
as long as you're in the danger zone.
I'm sorry. Did I put you in a tough position?
Let's see, 1, 2.
Oh,
and
guess what? When I hit with it, you're immobilized until the start of your turn.
Right there!
Nice.
Get back in there. Get back in there.
Shit, that's 5 damage.
That fell.
Is that
5
armor?
AD.
Yeah, it's armor piercing. Ooh, that is a structure on Lotus.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, structure, so it's 0. You give him 9. And let me roll this structure jazz. All right, D6 coming up. Lotus is system trauma. Loses a weapon.
Oh yeah.
That's what we like to see.
Let's get rid of the flamethrower. Tell me how you take out this flamethrower on Lotus.
So despite the fact that they're called plasma talons, and the fact that Kaiser's mech talons are on fire, it's actually the little tendrils on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it just starts to like heat up at the very tips, like a super pointed heat, as dozens of tendrils just reach out for the weapon and just surround itself around the arm and just like yank it off with superheated points of contact, and it just like melts off, even for a world killer.
Nice. Yeah, these things are attached to Lotus's flamethrower, and it starts to like pull and yank it off and melt it off. Lotus, with its other arm, his mech's other arm, rips and at the flamethrower, which is probably integrated a little bit into the mech, and just tears it off and lets you have it as it kind of goes to the ground and destroys, gets destroyed. Awesome. So yeah, I'm immobilized right there, and I'm definitely gonna become prone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that too. So boom, and Lotus will lock on to you and hit you with the Hellfire Projector again.
Oh no.
So coming in at 1 accuracy. Whew, needed it. That hits, and I think you take double burn. Oh no, is that just on the?
Yeah, that's the other one.
That's on the other one.
Cool. Gotcha.
So I have 1 armor. So yeah.
So it's going to be 6 damage.
And 4 more burn.
Nice. And then Lotus will end their turn as their mech, which has stepped in this localized quake, starts to shift and lose its balance and falls prone. Alrighty, that is the end of Lotus's turn. Y'all's turn. Scalpel.
Oh boy. Okie dokie. I'm going to
Alrighty. Get shot at, boy. Assault will take a heavy assault rifle attack onto you. Coming in at
Shoot
no
me, do
accuracy.
I
Tis
believe
6 damage.
Yep, so I take 3. Ow.
I would like to immolate them. Attempt to immolate the assault.
Oh, nice. Yeah, what does it do again?
When the assault attacks Scalpel, because Scalpel is in line of sight and sensors, and the assault is in line of sight and sensors, I can attempt to make a tech attack against the assault, and upon success, they take my heat.
Nice.
It's for them.
And burn.
They let me look at it real quick because I think it is
they take your heat and burn as burn.
Yeah, they take my heat as burn.
No, what?
I'm not good at tech attacks, but point is, we gotta try.
Why are we attacking them?
That's my question.
Oh wait,
That's a little strange. This isn't a one of Lotus's henchmen.
No, sorry, I thought it was.
You can do it. Do it.
This
No,
is
I'm
not
not gonna do
fucking blue on blue, man. Blue on blue.
I'll save it for the scour.
Yeah,
Never
we're going for the
mind, my
we're going
apologies.
actually for the neutral run. We're gonna kill House and everyone else.
We're killing
everyone is
We're
dead.
killing Caesar. We're killing everyone.
No,
The
I don't
NCR is
wanna-
going.
I don't want to hurt the. I don't want to hurt the Hysinians because they the homeboys. They the homeboys. I just need to take off black air.
I'm just letting you guys know that the gimmick here is that I'll never attack you with the Heracinian forces unless you take an action while a prepared action is taken by them.
Got
you. That's neat. I like it.
The scout didn't get the memo.
However,
apparently.
I am going to move to that.
I locked onto you. That's not attacking you.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
And
Never
now
mind.
that I am over here, I am burning the fuck out of this little dude.
Oh shit! How'd you move that fast? Fuck.
He's fast. He's a speedy boy.
Boost.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah, 5 movement. Damn.
This they it's very speedy.
Nice.
Agility Gengises are fucking hilarious. Alrighty.
Size 3? Oh, you move 16 spaces every.
Oh god.
See,
you could make
3?
them. What was it, Gygas frame? You could make them size 3.
It's just Genghis World Killer, but the animations are sped up.
Hey, man. Oh my lord.
So yeah, that's 5 damage. So they have resistance energy, but that's okay. Let me see. I think they have 1 armor. So yeah, that is just. What'd you say?
Can I activate turret?
Oh, you sure can.
Do.
Pep. So that goes to 6.
So that's another 2
and
damage.
Turret.
Well, actually, yeah.
Oh, it's another 1 damage.
3.
The turret does 3 damage, but Scour has.
They have 2 armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that's how much burn? 4. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. What else you got, Scalpel? Oh, you there, Scalpel?
Sorry, I had my thing muted, double muted, in fact. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Solid.
That's both my actions. So I'm just gonna sit here looking angry.
Cool. All right, I will activate my scout. My scout is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top of here, and it will lock on to. Nope, you're already locked onto. Can't see you. I can see you. Downfall. You're locked on too.
Just
Okay.
gonna say over the comms. Think about this. Get some help.
And that is the end. Actually, I'm gonna boost. Let's see, boosting. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that won't do it. Let's see. Get a little bit closer. Yeah, moving on top of this truck. Cool. And Venom will take their. Yep, their name's Venom. Venom will take their turn.
Oh wow! It's almost like it says it on the map.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's a very well kept secret.
I can't believe you named this character after a hit Eminem song.
God. I still love the idea of, oh, who could this person possibly be? Just on the heads-up display underneath them in the shot, it says, target, Venom.
It says their name, has social security, date of birth, a small bio.
Oh, it's a dating profile.
Yeah. The Arsenian Tinder app is real strong.
It works even during combat, just in case.
Just in case, you never know.
When you're out
Love
raiding with the
between
boys, but you want to catch
fighters.
the tail.
You can find love on the battlefield. It can happen.
See. Yeah, I think what's gonna do. Can you take a reaction with the ordnance weapon if you haven't taken your turn yet?
I don't.
No.
I don't believe
Ordnance specifically can't be used as a reaction.
so.
Unless it says something. I'm pretty sure is the
I
way.
think it's specific to Overwatches, but yeah, basically the same thing. Let's look.
For fire, when taking another
feel
action,
like you
protocols,
can't- if
you can
you-
still act and move normally after action. Additionally, this cannot be used for Overwatch.
Okay, cool. All right, nice.
Also, can't
Good
be
job.
used in engagement.
Could be used as a prepared action, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Also,
Oh, if it's the
can't
first
be
thing. Oh, okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. So yeah, Venom is going to. Oh, I'd have to. Let's do this. Let's not boost, and let's go back. Let's. Need to get in a situation where I can see people. Yeah, Venom's gonna move.
You can see the Ibiku. From there, you could
There you
anti-mat Ibiku.
That is. Can I?
Don't
Yeah.
get
I
any
totally can.
idea.
Yeah, I totally can. Yeah, so I'll just let me see how range is this. Oh yeah, sweet.
20.
And this thing has mad sensors range too. I think 20. Biku, I'm gonna lock onto you.
Okay.
So you're locked on, and I'll prepare an action with anti-mat.
Do I get to know
Oh,
what
that's
the?
what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna swap kits to go to marksman kit. This turn only damage from duration can reduce. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm swapping kits to the marksman kit, and so I'm not locking on to, and I'm preparing an action to shoot you.
So if you're swapping kits, that's an action, and you won't be able to fire the anti-mat.
What is? Do I get to know
you'd
what
have
the
to do the prepared
activation for
action
the?
first.
Do I get to know
prepared
what
action.
the activation
Oh,
for the
wait.
prepared action is?
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
When you
ahead.
take the prepared action, it counts as if you took the action you're preparing. So in order, you have to take that skirmish first. Or prepared
Got you.
skirmish.
Got you. Interesting. All right. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna move and boost, so I can't do what I wanted to do.
That's fine. I'm fine
Moving
with
and
this.
boosting right there, and yeah. Let's see. I will. Lock onto you, Biku. Cool. It's end of Venom's turn.
Alright.
And what do I have left? Oh, that was a scout. That was a Venom.
I think that's
Did the assault go?
the assault went, didn't it?
I thought it
No,
took
it
a
only
reaction, but it didn't go.
Yeah.
It reacted, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Right.
the assault hasn't gone.
Yeah, assault has not gone. Or
Oh
did
wait,
it?
no, didn't it? No. Yeah, because
It
it
moved
ran
there.
up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then pointed its
Yeah.
gun at me.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Oh,
So yeah, that's end of round 2. You guys want to throw me up another trigger check?
Do
see if
you want me to? You want me to continue to talk to people over comms?
Yeah, maybe like focus it on the Hercynians though, because I think Lotus, they're not looking like they're gonna come out of this with a mech at the very least.
Yeah, we don't want to kill Lotus, but yeah, I'll focus more
I
on the
wanna kill Lotus.
Hycinians. I'll try to tell them. Not. I don't want to blow. I don't want to blow Nessun base cover. Nessun base cover. So instead, I am going. I guess almost like talk about myself. Talk about my people. Talk about our similar history and like understanding their pain, fielding and representing them to correct the wrongs that were done to them.
Nice. Big lore drop coming down.
Big lore drop, just me.
How many was Biko? It's like,
Yeah, Biko just sweating hard as the Venom was approaching the back of them, pointing a gun like, look.
I like to think it's like, see the history of all of a sudden the side, just an email with like a printed history of the Infocane.
Nice. Give me
I
a
just
check.
sent
real
an
quick.
email from the Royal Infocane Museum.
from a Segnoma, so you don't even know if half of it's true.
No deal.
Yeah,
That was
no
way
deal.
too much lore. Way too much lore for the Hysterians. And yeah, you don't get a con back, but you don't get the sense that they care about what you said.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're
Okay.
focused on the battle right now and holding down these other actors who have showed up. Cool. That is the end of round 2, start of round 3. You remember, you guys go to round 5. That's it.
I need to not go first because the difficult terrain will leave as soon as I go. So
I could shoot Lotus.
you could shoot
Shoot.
Lotus. Yeah, good targets are Scours or Lotus. That's
Lotus
it.
is prone too, so you know.
Lotus
Extra
is
accuracy.
prone.
Could I shoot?
If only you were slightly closer to me.
Downfall, you want to go?
I want to shoot Lotus. Yes.
Cool. You are impaired.
I am. Thankfully the weapon is accurate.
And it's prone. And Lotus is prone.
Yep. So skirmish with the antimat. By the way, I know everything.
Nice. Cool. So, what was he?
7
damage?
AP. So he is resistant because it's outside of range 3. So
Yep.
that's the system rounds up, right?
4
Yeah.
damage. Yep, 4 damage.
4 damage AP.
Nice. Lotus is not looking good.
Cool. Up to you. Can you? Are you willing to say that I overcharged for that shot?
No. Very roll.
Because I just realized what I wanted to do afterwards was a full action. That's
Whoopsie boopsie.
fine. I'm going to quick tech invade the Scourer.
Okay. Give me a quick tick invade. Just a 15, which is a hit. 20. It's a hit.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to. I'm going to use Safecracker and disable life support. Receives +1 difficulty on all saves until life support is rebooted with a successful system check as a quick action.
Cold-blooded. Nice.
It's like, oh, you want to save out of that burn? How about now?
Can I pop a turret?
Oh, this is a successful attack, right? Just attacks, right?
It's a tech attack.
Yeah, that
It's
is
gonna be
one
this turret
damage.
back here specifically.
Cool.
I do have
And
to
then
specify.
free Omnigun point of damage into Lotus.
Oh God, fuck. Lotus is taking the heat. Cool. Lotus is taking some damage. What you got, Downfall?
That's it. That's all.
Cool. Alrighty. Nice job. I will definitely activate Lotus so I don't die. And Lotus is going to, let's see. Yep. It's going to hit both Kaisar and Scalpel with the Hellfire weapon. Hellfire projector. First attack onto Kaisar, coming at 1 accuracy.
Oh,
17. That is.
that wood structure. What is that?
Yeah. You're at what? That's
Give me
11.
1, and then okay, I have 1 HP, and then I'll take 4 burn, and that leaves me at how much?
What was your HP before?
1
1, and then 4 burn. So would that leave me at
6, right? No, 8. No, 7.
I have 15 health.
Oh yeah, 15 health. I'm sorry.
Do I hear 20?
Yeah. Sorry, my brain just stopped.
So is it 17?
11.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
Oh, yeah.
Because you.
11.
Yeah. You also have 11 burn.
Yeah.
Cool. Second attack coming on to Scalpel.
Okay. Go ahead.
Scalpel, you do.
that'd be
Check real
12.
quick.
I literally don't take damage to any of this, by the way.
Oh, the energy damage.
yeah.
You will.
Armor.
No, because it's not AP.
Oh, okay.
UGM.
It fires and your mech just eats it all.
Yeah.
Nice. Lotus is visibly scared.
I send an emoji to Lotus that is just some fire.
Nice. And Lotus is. Am I immobilized until the end of my next turn?
Until the start of your turn, so it'd be over now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it'd be over. You can get up and try to leave, but I'm pretty sure Kaiser.
Oh
will
no, I
attack you
can.
again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right there and accept my defeat and start firing off my Hellfire projector in random directions like a dragon breathing fire.
Are you just like having a temper tantrum on the ground, like?
Yeah. Lotus is quite upset right now because he didn't expect anyone to arrive in this battle he was having with the Hessianians. Cool. Y'all's turn.
Oh. My plan's just to finish off the Scourer. Anyone else got something to do?
Is this a new round?
It is.
No. I have Abiku, Kaiser, and Scalpel.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure Lotus isn't really a threat, but I can take out Lotus.
Lotus didn't have another turn, so
Oh, poor
I could
Lotus.
go. But if someone else wants to go, that's like all I'm gonna do. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do on my turn. I'm gonna put down another.
Oh wait. Oh wait.
That's it.
I just realized I can actually burn the fuck out of Lotus because TBK munitions ignore resistance to burn heat.
He has immunity.
Immunity is not. Immunity is
Ah,
not
immunity.
Uh,
Shame.
way to
You're twins.
blow up my fun. Twinsies! Oh my gosh. 2 NBs that have a problem with fire. But yeah, I'm just gonna kill a Scourer if it's my turn. Does anyone else have anything they want to do?
I mean,
Nope.
Scourer hasn't had a turn yet, so
Yeah,
Go.
it's probably a smart choice.
Alrighty. I will murder Scourer.
Go ahead, Scalpel.
Okie dokie. I will.
Hurt me. But don't
Oh,
miss, or I'll kill you. I'm actually.
I
gonna
don't
target
think you
Downfall.
will. Alright,
I'll target
I'm
Downfall,
going
actually.
to. Should I just barrage? How does ramming work again?
You go
I've
close to me and roll a d20 plus
Grit.
1 your grit. You can just press a grit, do the grit roll.
Yeah. In terms of damage and effect.
Does no damage. Knockback.
Knock back 1 prone.
Oh, okay. So it just pushes him over.
Now, if you want to
Eh.
go up, ram him, and then skirmish on him, that is an option because that gives you an additional accuracy.
Or just
That's
lock
true.
on skirmish.
That's a Butho tactics. It's a Butho tactics. Don't do that.
Gosh. I mean, I could barrage and do the mortar as well in case it doesn't work out with the flamethrower, but it probably will work out with the flamethrower. Yeah. I'm gonna barrage.
Is the scour
Give me
supposed to be
sensitivity.
still locked on?
I think, did someone consume it?
Actually, I don't
I
think
didn't
anybody
consume
has
it.
yet.
I don't think
I'm
so.
consuming it then. Burn! Die!
Tis a hit for 5. Not 5.
4.
Yeah,
4
4 burn.
damage, but it's enough to kill the scour as it
Then
is
perish.
just immolated in a thermobaric Krakatoa blaze.
Amazing. And then I will find my moderate Lotus because fuck you, Lotus.
I'm assuming somewhere where you don't hit your buddy. Take one
I
action.
keep on opening Lotus's fucking page.
You guys do look very pretty similar.
Honk.
It's like that picture. It's like
Nope.
Hercynians want you to find the difference between these two mechs. It's like they're literally the same mech.
I was going to say
God.
it's when you and your friend pick the same character in Smash.
Yeah.
I'm going
Exactly.
to then. Were there any held actions from anyone over here?
No, not the scout. No.
Okay, I'm just going to move over to about here then.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah, I don't care about burning. Thank you.
Yep. Just dumping through.
Thank you.
Nice.
No burning.
Any of your turns, couple?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Cool. I will activate my assault. Assault is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Boost 1, 2. Let's see here. Interesting. Let's see. 1, 2, boost. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it will take a prepared action to. Oh, you're 1 square away. That's it. It is going to. I think I have sensors range of a number. Yeah, I'll take a prepared action to shoot anyone that comes into range.
I really
is over.
I really hate that I've somehow positioned myself perfectly to be just too far away for you to take prepared actions against me.
Lucky. Cool. End of my turn. Y'all's turn.
So it's basically who wants to take out Lotus. There's me, and there's I think one other.
Let's add
Miku.
let's add to the legend
yeah,
of Kaiser.
It's my turn, but yeah, this seems like a Kaiser thing, especially because we don't want Lotus dead necessarily, and also because
Explicitly
I can't.
tell me if this is lethal or non-lethal damage if you hit.
So what's the the voting on her?
I want him dead, but that's personal.
Okay. Yeah, I think this will be non-lethal. Yeah, so I'm gonna stand up. Gotta then use Hunter 2 to do that one thing, which is
Oh, this thing.
throw
Oh, yeah.
knives.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and barrage. So start with trusty old plasma talents.
Cool.
Oh,
Plasma Talons have threat.
AP.
What?
3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's going to kill Lotus.
Okay.
How do you take out Lotus's mech with your Plasma Talons?
So, suddenly, there's out of the back of the mech, across the back, there's almost forming some sort of like devilish wings made of meats and flesh, is like dozens upon dozens of tendrils, each with a superheated point at the end, and they all jut out and go through one area and then out the other, and then circle back around like a sewing needle, sewing a cacophony of like destruction and melted metal, and it wraps around like some sort of weird flesh crochet, and then it pulls. And the mech just like, yeah, it just pulls inward, and the mech just falls to pieces. And you notice that Kaiser, aside from that priest, usually is pretty restrained against humanoid targets, but specifically, Lotus has lost half their limbs, the right half.
Oof.
Oh,
It looks like
no.
it was almost intentionally severed.
Well, at least it's cauterized, right?
You maimed this individual. Oh my god, yeah. So you do
Guys.
exactly that. And we get the camera panning in on Lotus' cockpit that, the camera sees, and you see these tendrils piercing through the cockpit, nearly missing his like body parts as he's like still on the controls trying to navigate the mech. And after a few like crochet kind of type like piercings through the cockpit, he doesn't dodge in a way to one of his like half his like arm, well his whole arm, his right arm gets like chopped off and just like makes messiness in the cockpit. And it takes down the mech. It goes down. Maybe there's some rupturing explosions all around, but the mech is down and the cockpit is damaged, and you get the sense that Lotus inside is not looking good. Definitely going to bleed out if without any help.
Wouldn't they get cauterized?
It's cauterizing arm? Oh, yeah, okay. Then
Yeah, it is
I
energy
mean-
damage.
Is it energy, or is it like what's the description of the weapon? Is it just a big fiery thing?
They are plasma talons.
Yeah, plasma talons.
Yeah,
I
I would imagine things that get chopped by something that hot would get cauterized.
Yeah. I would say it's not a clean. It's not like a surgical, like medical cauterize.
Definitely
so like,
not.
He's still gonna
Oh yeah,
bleed a little
it's
bit.
still horrible, and he's good. They're gonna have infections everywhere.
Yeah.
But,
Think about Dooku when he got cut off by
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Yep.
My hands. Lotus is knocked out.
That's my
Points
turn,
down.
and I will use the leadership to get myself an accuracy because I have a lot of burn.
Oh, Kaiser, baby.
11 damage.
Wow. Unless the Hercinians are fighting us, I'll just stabilize and clear the burn next turn. But
That's a structure you. Oh yeah, 12. I thought
Yeah.
you had 11.
no, you did the math wrong because I had 1 HP, 4 burn, and 15 healths.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. All right,
I
cool.
really like. No, you're just wrong.
Nice.
Shaka's used to hearing that from me.
Yeah, that's just pretty natural. Nice turn, Kaiser, taking out the big baddie. Well, not minor baddie.
Mid
that was
baddie.
your turn, Kaiser. Is that the end of your turn, Kaiser?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So I will activate Venom.
Venom.
I keep forgetting about his reaction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boosting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will Dawnfall's locked on. The Biku's locked on. I won't invade you, Biku. I will just sit here and wait to see what you guys do. Scout is gonna go. It is going to. Let's see, 1, 2,
have a Mexican standoff with
3,
us.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's gonna get us up here with the movement boost. And it will prepare an action to invade anyone that does anything. Any baddies, any of you guys that do anything
Yeah.
bad.
Any hostile
gotta-
action?
Okay. Any
Nobody
hostile
move.
action?
Nobody get
Oh wait.
hurt.
Oh, I skipped your turn, Biku. It was your turn before the scout.
Yeah. Can I spend my turn to try to like Effectively, what I'd like to do is potentially give myself some kind of boost to calming down tension at the end of this round.
Bolstering your weapon.
Yeah, basically. I wanted to walk up to Venom, open up. I mean, I'm in a size half mech, but open up my proverbial cockpit and lower my weapons. Just like have the turrets, have it seen where both my turrets are like they're up, and when I walk over to Venom, the turrets just drop, like deactivate.
Nice. Yeah, I'll give you accuracy if you succeed on this check at the end of your turn. So it's gonna take a quick action. We'll just call it like a systems, like you're just not systems, but you're just you're being earnest.
He's emotionally locking on.
Yeah, I walk up to you, and I don't project the Akanda. I project my feelings.
Oh damn!
You and I are brothers, separated.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. This is what you know. You did step into Venom's threat range with its explosive rifle as it switched kits,
That was the point.
you get this. You get almost like a foreshadowing that this motherfucker, right when you open your cockpit, is gonna blast you and shoot the shit out of you and just kill you. But as you move closer, it doesn't happen, and the explosive rifle is still trained on you. And you can see Venom exposed in its cockpit. You can still see him, but he doesn't fire the explosive rifle.
We lock eyes with each other, lovers.
Amuro! Char!
You said you needed high center and tender. Just look, kids these days gotta find love on the battlefield like I did
Back in Space Nom.
Okay.
Yeah, back in Space Nom.
So I'll say that was a quick action to do that. What else do you want to do? Well, actually, that sounds like a dismount, honestly.
Yeah,
Which is like a full action, eh?
Yeah.
it's I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's a full action just because I'm pretty sure
it is a full
Blackstone
action.
makes it
Yeah.
quick action. So
Oh yeah, eject is quick action.
Nice.
Just fling yourself up at him.
Yeah, I know. Fling yourself and then connect at his lips.
It's
Sorry.
we gotta look at each other with our human eyes, not robot eyes. Man, this is gonna be hilarious when I roll like a 1 and he just turns
Oh.
the gun and fires at me.
Is this a I need to look something up. A check?
It's a trigger check. Skill trigger, not skill check.
Yeah, it's a trigger. Can't you make it 10 with empath?
It's only skill checks or
I
saves.
see. Okay.
I'll let you do it. Normally, I wouldn't let you do it because it's like combat, but I'll let you do it.
He lets you channel his stoic demeanor.
If I take the 10 from empath, will I be able to get the will I be able to I don't know if
It sets the
matter,
roll.
but...
It sets the roll. You still get all additives and
you
modifiers
still
to
get the
it.
benefits and
Yeah, you just
accuracy.
you just automatically get. Oh, you can't low below 10, or you automatically get 10.
Yeah, I would automatically get 10. I'm just trying to find out if the
It makes the dice roll 10. All additional modifiers like grace,
inaccuracy,
all still apply.
Oh, okay, cool. You don't have any accuracy. You're good. Yeah. You don't have any. You're good.
Okay.
So with that earnest and defenseless gesture of peace,
solidarity,
yes, exactly. You increase your clock by 2, so the clock's now at 3. And that would have happened if it was below 2, if it was below 3. But I think you're good. Let's see here. There's the end of your turn, Abiku.
That is the end of my turn.
Oh, nice. Well, you know what, guys? That is the end. It's end of round 3. It's the start of round 4, but Lotus is down. His reinforcements are down. And we have Venom and the Assault and the Scout. But Venom's going to take a pause moment here.
Language to Venom.
I'll say Venom gets Viper Speed for a second. Because it's appropriate. Venom's going to pause, seeing you make this earnest gesture coming out of your half-size cockpit. Venom's going to, I think Striders are size 1 or half size.
I think there says 1.
Striders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're size on. Yes, no, they're half size.
Oh.
Oh,
Eye to
they're-
eye, the two of us.
Interesting. Yeah. So yeah, Venom also pops open his Jeep-like cockpit, crawls out the top. Let's change the music. Yeah, crawls out the top and surveys the battlefield. Has a weapon still trained on you because doesn't really know what you really got planned.
Surprise attack! Unload!
And looks around and kind of waves off to his compatriots in the assault and the scout and says to you, here we go. Let me turn this down. He says to you, you're the ones that Nosimbo spoke of, correct?
Biku kind of nods his head and he says, yes, I am Kutepi Naf of the Infakane. This is my team.
Good to know. She told me of her friends who laid with the usurpers in that colony Evergreen. She said that there would be those who sought to attack the colony, and I was to ensure the preservation of life despite my better interests. You see, Dathal seems to agree with Nosimbo. There is something to salvage in Evergreen, I guess, from the people. I wasn't sure I was going to meet you all, but she said if I did see you, to tread carefully and never strike first.
Ibiku kind of responds with, yes, Nosimbo is a friend. But we are not only her friends. And he kind of lets it hang silently in the air, maybe only gesturing towards Venom as if to imply that we are also friends of yours, if you are willing. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Venom takes that in and kind of rests his hand on the side of his next armor, which is he's kind of like grazing his hand across the battle scars across his chitin armor from some indigenous whatever here, and looks back at you and looks at your teammates and says, "Wait, what did you said? You said you're friends if you want to be, essentially." That's what you said, Ibiku? Oh.
Sorry about that. I was muted. I don't know how I got muted. I pushed the thing on my microphone on accident. Yeah, that's what I said, and I wanted to add that because Venom said that we laid with the usurper. I wanted to add something along the lines of just because we lied I want to add something along the lines of, yes, we lied in the lion's den, but that's because we were taming them.
Interesting.
Ibiku got the line.
Venom seems to is a pretty serious dude. You get the sense that they're a veteran. Looks like they've got some years on them. They got some gray hair in their beard. And they say, that colony seems to have many mysteries in it. I think there is much left to be determined whether or not you can be allies, trusted allies. But if anything can be learned by your actions here today, and your compatriots Nosimbo's actions thus far, I think there's a strong relationship we can forge together, as long as we stay within each other's best interest. But there's other things to do right now. We must deal with this foe. And as Venom says that, he loads back into his mech, instructs and kind of gives a whistle to the scout and to the assault. And they also trudge closer to where Lotus is to ensure that fucker is dead.
Oh dear.
I'd like to tell them to hold off on that if they'd hear me for a moment. Simply saying that we have plans for Lotus. He has not yet answered for his crimes against your people and those who we are sworn to resolve the conflict with. We will take him and make sure that he meets his proper fate.
That is problematic. You see, the word I get from Dathal and the HUC, and the one controlling our forces, and also reinforced by Nocebo, says that this individual is worthy of death, and I will bring it to them.
And
It is dangerous to leave vipers slithering through the ground.
Scalpel's going to. Oh, you can go.
I will inject when they say it's dangerous to leave vipers on the ground. Abiku kind of interjects very quickly off of it and says, "Only if they have fangs."
Okay, as you say that, the cockpit pops open and Lotus's arm is just like chopped off.
Arm and one leg.
Okay. He's like really gruesome scene where like, you know, half his extremities are just like mangled or either like seared off, and he just like rolls out of the cockpit, maybe like very loosely, and like hits his head on the side of the Genghis or whatever, and is like breathing hard, looking at his disembodied extremities, and is literally about to die.
At this point, Scalpel sorry. At this point, seeing how severely wounded Lotus is, Scalpel's going to basically pop the fire extinguisher on the mech to, you know, make it safe to actually get out, and then hop out with the patch kit and apply it to the dying person.
Interesting. Before anyone says anything, before Venom has time to act, give me a risky check. This guy is not looking good.
So I just do a patch roll.
Yep. If you don't get a 20, well, actually, let me see. Actually, just make it give 2 difficulty. It's not risky, just 2 difficulty.
So I'm using the corrective as well, which
what's that do?
I wish I could. Oh God, you can't.
It's on your
text.
It's on your.
You can just press a button though. That thing. So it stops them from dying, basically.
Yeah, I would say he's a little bit past down and out, but
okay, yeah.
He's just out. He's just out.
Yeah. I would say down and out is like you're bleeding out, but this guy's missing body parts and is like been ripped in half by like mech weapons.
Would that maybe take down the difficulty by like 1 notch, or is it still 2?
Yeah, sounds good. 1 difficulty.
Okay.
But he's
probably gonna die.
Ooh.
17?
With 17, you're able to stabilize Lotus's condition for now. But if you guys don't find good transport, which I don't think any of you guys have like a good way to transport them and hook them up to IVs and stuff, they're probably gonna die.
That's fine.
Lotus, as you come closer, look and try and like apply his corrective, kind of like stab them in the chest or whatever. They say before they say anything, they kind of look at you. Oh, they're kind of like starry-eyed, seeing like their mech and their dreams for building a better life out in the outskirts of Evergreen, kind of crushed. Don't feel too sympathetic because he's not a great dude. They're not a great dude, person. They look at you,
non-binary entity.
Yeah, they look at you and spit blood in your face.
Yeah, Gear's not at all surprised. They've patched up people that have hated them more, so they are just going to continue ensuring no death, undeath, maybe even make a zombie Lotus. Yeah, they're just going to keep tending to Lotus's wounds until someone is able to get some transport.
Interesting. I'm gonna. What do you want to do?
I want to spend Lotus's last moments on this earth, kind of questioning them, seeing what information I can have. But I feel like it's clear on a Biku's face, and probably to our Hycerian peers, that there is like no love lost. It's
Yeah.
this is not me caring about me suggesting that we don't immediately kill this person and do what we can to keep them up for as long as we can is not like a mercy thing. This is purely business.
Cool.
If I could tuck my hands in my pockets, I would.
Venom's gonna whistle twice and be like, and tell his compatriots to go check out the priest and the scour to make sure like they're not gonna be alive. They'll soon find out they're super dead. And Lotus is just gonna keep silent and kind of get out of his mech and sit on top of the truck and watch you guys do what you do.
Dawnfall.
So
Lotus is gonna get out of.
Go ahead, Dawnfall. Go ahead.
Yeah, they meant Venom.
Hey,
okay.
I'm sorry, Venom. Yeah.
Dawnfall.
Go ahead. Dawnfall.
Dawnfall messages into Abiku and just says, "Permission to see evil."
Oh, the eyes of my brother.
What?
Yeah, go for it.
Omni-gun blows his head off.
Oh my god.
Empakane, don't fuck around.
You're gonna get yelled at by Scalpel now.
Yeah.
I mean, you said Lotus
fucking
refused to give me anything, right?
Yeah. Lotus spat in the face of the medic trying to save him.
He wasn't gonna not give you anything. He was. Lotus,
oh, okay.
Yeah, Lotus. I'm shooting Lotus. I'm shooting the guy who's nearly dying. I'm not shooting Venom.
No. If Lotus. Here's what I will say. Once Lotus has given the information that they can, and it's clear that they don't have anything else, it's just a nod to Kanya. It's a nod to Kanya and like literally turning my back on the situation.
There's the moment when the spit hits, when the bloody spit hits Scalpel's face, the comm message goes out. There's literally silence, just a head nod between the mechs, and
Jesus Christ.
It sounds like an M1 garage thing.
Fucking Scalpel, if you fucking do that, is going to pull out their pistol and shoot at your mech. Just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Scalpel, you definitely do it as like it's a gruesome scene, and you're right next to him, and like the Omni-gun isn't a shot, isn't an attack. It just happens, and there's trace signatures of weapon fire. This even probably startles Venom, as they thought this maybe was an attack, but they soon see what happened. And Scalpel, yeah, you pull out your signature pistol or whatever weapon you have on hand and just start firing at Dawnfall's mech in frustration.
It's just one shot. It's one shot straight to the cockpit, like probably like smashing a camera or something.
Oh, nice.
You just hear over the fucking mic, "Fucking moron."
Punish to Biku. Kutepi has been feeling like since we started on this mission, Kutepi and Kanya both have just been choosing violence at every turn. The Infakane boys are not happy with how the situations have been going, but like I feel like Biku I feel like there's no response from Abiku beyond like Scalpel. After Scalpel kind of like gets done firing, Abiku just simply says, almost like matter-of-factly, "Infakane, do not take prisoners."
Fuck
It's
your
very true.
Enfakane. Apple is going to stomp off into their mech and start walking to Evergreen.
Got you. Before that happens, excuse me, Kaiser, you're an empath.
Mm.
As Lotus passes, voluntarily, involuntarily, passes from this world, you get a series of flashes, premonitions or memories or whatever you want to call them, dreams. You see an image of a Landmark Colonial marked ship arriving in Arsenius, looks like many years ago. And then you see another image of a cloning tube. You see another image of that birthing of the cloning tube. You see a person naked, looking very similar to Lotus. You see an image of them meeting and going on what looks like a date with Adina G. You see them embracing each other. Then you see Lotus having an argument with Adina with patience as a older adult and leaving Evergreen, starting their own organization in the Grey Towns, and the rest is history.
Yeah. So I think Adina has been ignoring Kaiser, and I think this is when Kaiser takes I would say like a body shot, or like takes one of a. Does he have any identification? Or they on them?
I would say they probably have their old Landmark Colonial dog tags or something.
Yeah,
The beret.
Kaiser's gonna take a picture of the dog tag and send it to Adina. And he's like, I know.
Jesus Christ.
Wrong with you
Why is
people?
my team a bunch of psychos?
Everyone on this team,
The actual maniac is the only sane person.
everyone
The
on
fun
this
thing
team is just a little bit messed up in a very particular way.
Well, I think honestly, like I
We're
think
murdering people.
with Lancer, it's like you're literally using two characters. You have a character that's in your mech and a character outside of your mech. And I feel like Scalpel, you have an insane psycho when you're in your mech because you're a fucking world killer. So
A little bit. They get carried away in the mech, but they're not gonna fucking blow someone's head off as they're getting medical attention, almost shooting their fucking ally in the head too.
It's like saying the salamanders are the nicest space marines. Yeah, they're the nicest. They're good to civilians. They also use napalm.
Fuck
Salamander,
salamanders are the best.
nothing like the smell of burning enemies to wake me up, says the salamanders.
oh god.
Apple would be a salamander for sure.
What happens is you get two
hell.
whistles back from the assault and the scout who confirm the status of the priest and the scour. They head back to
You guys
Venom.
want to confirm the status of Lotus?
No,
Yeah,
they're
you
done.
think he's
They head back to Venom, and Venom says to you all, I guess, Scalpel, you're leaving, or I mean, he's kind of saying it.
I'm gone. Scalpel's
cool.
gone.
Scalpel stumped off.
So Venom says, well, that solves that matter. Well, I hope to see you all again. It was pleasant knowing Nosimo for the time I did know them. And should we meet each other again, I hope it's in open arms. Beware, there are drones and subalterns flooding this place, and I wouldn't want you to be overrun. And then he heads off.
No cool response. Let cool man leave in peace.
Cool.
From one legend to
Metal
another.
Gear.
Well, with that, the flames around you all die down, and as the battle is over, you start to see the rest of the caravan refugees approaching from your rear, and seeing that there's a lot of things that went on here. They take the most direct route that's avoiding the charred and burnt ground to a safe passage towards Evergreen, where hopefully they'll be accepted. Who knows? Yeah, and with that, if you guys don't want to do anything else, we'll take a break and then we'll join back when we'll take a break and then we'll do the trek to Evergreen.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
If Scalpel finds any small groups of subalterns, they're going to just burninate them. Absolutely destroy whatever is there until there is nothing but fire.
Awesome. Nice. All right, we'll regroup in 10 minutes.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to figure out a way. It's like, okay, Kanya's lost some sanity. He's a little unhinged, but I play a pretty straight-laced character. Random violence. Random violence is the
I'm
answer.
just gonna turn into a fucking psycho and murder someone.
I like
Almost
honestly,
murdering my friend.
I like honestly that Scalpel has a bleeding heart for everyone involved and wants to protect like the sanctity of life. That's how we know that you're a good medic.
They do have fucking medic things all over them, so it makes sense.
Hippocratic, Hippocratic, hippopotamus oat.
Hippopotamus Earth, yeah.
Hippopotamus oat.
Like, they're fine with killing people, but like once the fight is over and you're literally over them, like stitching up their wounds,
Yeah, you
don't kill them at that point.
You don't like us violating the Geneva Convention. We get it.
Yeah. Scalpel might
Unfortunately for you-
daily fucking violate the Geneva Convention with their use of a fucking Genghis, but, you know.
Unfortunately for you, when the Geneva Conventions were being written, the Infocane were fighting for their lives because they were being just used as slave labor, and then someone decided to try to clean up loose ends using giant flesh monstrosities. So
Amazing.
we skimmed past that part. Infocane
Scalpel did
just
have a lot of
here.
sympathy for the Infocane and their, rise to power. It's like, a rise from nothing, basically. But now that they've been personally slighted by the Infocane's culture of let's just kill everyone, they're not happy with them.
In our defense, part of the reason Abiku
He
gave
was harmless.
no, I'm going to defend it. Part of the reason Abiku gave the head nod is because, as Shaka put it, we were unlikely to get good transportation, and if we did not get good transportation, they were going to die. As opposed to having this man sit out here and suffering for no reason. Plus, we got to bring the body to Evergreen, and Adina G is gonna see it, and that's like her weird partner has some kind of relationship. No, we're not gonna do all of this. Quick death. If he's gonna die anyway, quick death. And that way everyone walks away, I mean, not Scalpel, but everyone else walks away satisfied. Because, I mean,
Fucking hell.
Venom was going to kill
I think
him.
Lotus is particularly satisfied with this.
I think Lotus is dead, so they don't get an opinion.
There's some satisfaction in the peace of death.
I mean, believe what you want to believe, but it's just going to the void, so no. There's no satisfaction in,
I'm not
lights
saying
off.
that this is going to change Scalpel's opinion of anything. I'm just saying this wasn't like, at least from a Biku's standpoint, this wasn't just pure unnecessary hyperviolence. This was an understanding of the situation. There was going to be a death no matter what anyway. This person was going to die either to their wounds or to venom killing them. As opposed to like putting us in a position where we have to like, where we're potentially butting heads against the people who we're trying to be friendly with.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and move things along.
Let me lay it down right quick.
Uh-oh.
Scalpel has a lot of medical equipment in their mech. In fact, after this, I should have thought of it earlier, but like they'd probably have like a medical suite in the compartment for someone to just geek them in there and be like, okay, you're fine. But they do have like a bunch of med kits and shit.
Personalization and expanded compartment.
Yeah, pretty much. I always take both of them, but I just never knew how to word something for that effect.
Onboard medbay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think you're forgetting, however, Venom.
Venom.
once Lotus
Okay,
dead,
that's who I'm getting to next, bitch. Venom was
you, bitch.
incredibly surprised at the whole murking this dude as they were getting medical attention too. And they were just sitting around. They honestly seemed like they were going to be like, okay, interrogate them, take them back to Evergreen if you need, but we get them once you finish with them to make them pay.
Fair
I
enough.
think that would have been something that Venom would be amenable to.
Fair enough. I accept that. I did not know about your onboard medical suite.
Yeah, I never like actually put it into canon basically, but like I've always been taking those personalizations and a compartment.
I know for later. I know for later.
Yeah, I'm gonna let ask Shucker if that's like a cool thing to do. I'm
Yeah.
sure he'll be like, yeah. But also, even if I didn't have that, I do have just lots of medical equipment that I can just continually stab them with.
Live, damn it, live!
Just an adrenaline
answer-
right to the chest every 5 minutes.
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
God, that sounds like an awful existence. No, we did the right thing.
Fucking hell.
Gets
To answer your question from earlier, it's LL7, the 21 like AP
Yeah,
reliable.
Told me back then as well.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna get it. I know I'm not gonna get to it in Wallflower, but I know I am gonna get
Alright,
to
I'm
it
back.
in Ukuwa.
Hey, Shaka.
Hey.
I'd been meaning to like ask you about it, but I'm a moron and never had the words for it. But for personalizations, would I be able to have essentially using the compartment add-on as in conjunction with it, basically a little med bay inside my mech where I can
100%.
just yeet someone
100%.
in? Yeah,
100%.
nice, awesome.
Yeah, I would say you probably have like enough room in your world killer, which is funny that you have a bay in your world killer.
World killer,
To-
lifesaver.
Fucking
To do-
Hippocratic snakes all over this world killer fucking Genghis. Just like,
yeah,
I you, but it might also help.
World
You're
killer
walking-
Genghis just shooting fire, but also like the red cross on it.
Yeah,
I am a
was
medic.
Red Cross,
Do
but
not
I couldn't
resist.
Wait,
I couldn't quite get it to look good. So
Wait, how did we end up in the Salvation Army?
We are here
Yeah, I
to
would-
protect your life. Do not resist.
I would say that you you have like a makeshift IV and anything like the equipment you need to like stabilize a person in your back compartment.
Small medical printer, shit like that.
yeah, the necessary bits that Scalpel would just generally carry around anyway, but like all in an actual bit.
That's so sad and so sad because you could have saved Lotus's life.
I absolutely could.
We didn't know.
Abiku
We
before,
didn't
like when he was
know.
trying, he was like, oh, they would have died anyway. We were doing a mercy kill. It's like, bitch, Venom was cool at that point. They weren't going to murder. They would probably be like, hey, you can interrogate them, and then we'll get them and kill them. But it's fine.
Okay.
And Scalpel is a very experienced medic with all the equipment they need. So they can just continually stab the person until they get to a proper medical center. Like, goddamn.
Damn. So yeah, I think with that, you guys head back. Following you is a large caravan of some 100, 200 vehicles, kicking up a dust storm in the back. Are you guys discussing anything given the recent encounter on your way back to Evergreen?
I think I think Abigu is strangely quiet. Normally he's really quick to like after a good battle, he might be really quick to kind of be like, "Oh, let me tell you a story" or something like that. But he's like silent, like dead silent.
Dawnfall has
What is
started
Kanye
singing.
doing? Yeah.
Kanya is actually humming one of the songs Kaiser was humming in battle a few missions ago.
Oh my god. You know Kanye's
no.
Oh my god.
Kanye's turning into the Kaiser, and that's not good.
Yeah, I think Kaiser would know the tension that's happening and just basically in the group chat, just be like, so it's like very out of place. I don't know, but he would be like, so I have some leverage on Adina G. She used to be involved with.
Or that Scalpel has left the chat.
Oh yeah, she told me that. Oh, sorry, she implied heavily.
Yes.
Which we been
that's
knew.
great.
Also, I feel like we got more out of him through Kaiser's empathy than we would have out of torture.
Yeah. The fading thoughts of a combatant. Very strong.
It's called empath, but Kaiser's not feeling it, apparently.
Old empath, but Kaiser's not empathetic.
He's a censor.
Yeah, exactly. A dull sensor with no emotions.
Not a feeler.
Cool. Well, if you guys are you guys discussing anything else?
Can't really imagine. There are no words to say.
Cool. Well, as you guys make the long trek back to Evergreen, you start to see the colony in the distance. You see that the colony has put up several more prefabricated barricades and wooden posts, and maybe has done a little bit more clear cutting around the border of the colony. It looks like it's still preparing for an attack. Off in the distance, you see some militia members that are that spot you before you spot them, and they looks like they look to be happy if you kind of zoom in on your mech's cameras. And just after you kind of see them, and they probably exchange some like banter about like what's been going on here and what you guys have been up to. Off in the sky, you see something break atmosphere. A large-ish, I'm say medium-sized subline vessel breaks atmosphere in Hysenia. Very strange, anything's arriving, and it is headed towards Evergreen's bowl. And it slowly starts to kind of adjust vertically and come in for a slow landing. If you zoom in on your sensors, there is you see the regalia and logo of Landmark Colonial. As you guys approach, you all are calmed in by patience, and they say, I'm glad you are back. I sense that the combatants or the forces that were emerging from the grounds here on Harsenia have been neutralized. There have been none that have reached our Evergreen's borders, but I have prepared defenses just in case. I'm sure you all have noticed that there is a ship that has arrived. The team that has arrived is called Contingency White. I ask that you all go and assist them with our luggage. Call it a good introduction. And then when you're done, meet back up with me. So it tells you that. Informs you that this team, this critical response team called Contingency White, has been sent by Landmark Colonial higher-ups to do stuff here.
Okay, so this isn't a union response team. This is a Landmark Colonial Zone 1.
Yep.
Okay. Corpo bullshit inbound.
Yeah.
Dawnful or Kanye's just like, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm tired of associating with these pricks.
Is Patience like when Patience comes in? Is it just a message, or could I like respond to it?
You can respond.
Oh man, I can respond. Now I have to think of something witty and clever to say.
So hold on, Kui, you did your second record oral history was successful. So let me update that real quick. Give me a second. I need to focus on things.
Thank you. I do enjoy having successes.
This is 3
Does
seconds.
Kaiser know much about the CRT?
Why would you?
SSC background.
You know that it's a standard thing that, not specific to SSC or Landmark Colonial, but it's just like a standard operating procedure for when things start going down the shitter or things get pretty desperate. When things are in critical state, that there are often teams that are sent to assess the situation and find out what to do next.
Okay.
I imagine.
Oh wait, Kui, you had 2 successes on your record older history, I think, right? And then
Sure.
you rolled like a 20, so I think that clock is done. You expended that clock.
Clock's done. Woo!
So yeah, let me get rid of that.
Unless clock is done, I'm sure we'll comment section will tell us.
I'm pretty sure you got success because you did on top of the rooftop, and you got to trade in that. Yeah, you got to bring in two things to the next mission. You brought in 2 core batteries to this mission, but you only used 1, so you still have an extra core battery.
Okay. God, I forgot what I took myself.
Yeah, I realized that after I watched the last recording. But yeah, that's what you know, Kaiser. Oh wait. You wanted to comment to patience, right?
Yeah, it's almost more like an aside, like not like a direct response, or it is a direct response, but it is worded almost as an aside of like, we're wearing many hats today. First we are quick response team, now we're bellboys. And there's a level of sharpness to the statement and kind of like a sarcasm or coyness, you could say.
Got you. Patience says, give me 1 second. Patience says, I understand your consternation around the subject, but no. Contingency White is here to work alongside you, Lancers of Hokane. Treat them with the utmost respect, and you'll receive the same treatment. They're your friends. If not that, they are your allies.
With allies like these. And that's it. Calm out.
So yeah, you guys arrive.
Violence again.
You guys arrive at Evergreen, but you have maybe 30 or so minutes or an hour to do whatever you want before you meet Contingency White.
Can I look around for Nasumbe? Venom, the way Venom spoke almost sounded as though Nasumbe was no longer with the Hycerians. So I'm wondering if Nasumbe is back.
Nosimbo. Yeah, you spend some time looking around for Nosimbo. You go up to her quarters at the top floor at the bottom of the well. You see the left record of you guys' adventures here. That's like recorded their oral history or whatever. You don't find any traces of her in her room other than that, and it's well tidied and well cleaned. You spend the rest of this hour looking around Evergreen, asking several folks that you may have come in contact with for the description of someone who looks like Nosimbo, and nothing turns up.
Oh, Nosimbo.
What about the rest of you?
Well, Scalpel is going to. Does Chief Engineer Harding, is he a drinker? Does he have alcohol?
Yeah, Chief Fielding. They drink and they also smoke.
Right. Okay. Scalpel's not a smoker, but Scalpel has a problem with drink. So they're going to snatch some of their drink without even talking to them, and go and start repairing their mech, to just sort of give them something to focus on that isn't anything to do with their friends, quote unquote.
Got you. So you're talking to Fielding?
I mean, if he talks to me, I will, but otherwise, they're just walking past them, grabbing a bottle or two, and just walking straight to the mech with a welder.
Nice. Fielding says, "Hey, wait! I got that from. Oh, fuck it! You look like you've been through the shit. Someone, y'all go help them out. Looks like go help them out. They look like the mech's all fucked to shit.
I like
They'll just stare at Fielding like it's an obvious no, don't help. Like it's a dirty fucking stare.
Wait. Bring some supplies over. I'm sure they'll need something. Just don't keep your distance.
Keep it distance. Crazy.
Yeah, so you get some of the engineers here that will look at you a bit concerned and bring over some supplies for you to fix up your world killer.
All right. Cool.
Kaiser and Downfall.
I think Kaiser wants to meet the new friends, and he's gonna tell everyone. But also already on his way to be like, "Hey, I'm meeting up with the colonial people."
Dawnfall's actually gonna sort of essentially just dip off and find either Brava or a member of the local militia that does scouting, someone, and just starts looking for essentially local paths, routes, known ways of travel, known bush trails, stuff like that.
For what exactly?
Potentially getting the fuck out of here.
Out of Evergreen?
Yep.
Okay.
Essentially booking it and just going to find the Harsunians. Because he's starting to agree with Nasimbo.
Interesting. So yeah, I would say you meet a militia member, and who had the organization? Kaiser had the organization.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you meet up with a militia member, and they give you. You ask for that information about known escape routes, etc., scouting routes or whatever. Yeah, they take a minute, but they eventually come back with several data pads and some papers, and they kind of go over the information with you as you bring your mech in and having it worked on and such. Cool. So if that's what you guys are doing, after a bit of time, who wants to join Kaiser in meeting the CRT, Contingency White?
I mean, Scalpel basically has orders too, so they'll do it very begrudgingly and not wanting to be there at all.
Nice.
But they'll still do it.
Cool.
Kind of not failing to find a symbol. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to pronounce her name today.
Simber.
No Simbo.
No symbol. Failing to find a symbol. Kitepi kind of not really. I wouldn't go as far to say in anguish, but definitely in frustration, in a similar kind of state of mind as Kanya, not really wanting to be here, but mostly just understanding, at least with his skill set and how he feels the mission needs to play out. Understanding that this is where he kind of needs to be, he kind of begrudgingly goes up along with Scalpo. Well, not with Scalpo, since Scalpo is angry at them.
Nice.
If you get too close to Scalpel, tell him.
Close.
Look murderous.
Scalpel's just
nice.
gonna fucking throw a fucking Hail Mary punch.
So yeah, we get a scene of all four of you coming from different places, just arriving the same, splitting up, and then congregating outside the gates of Evergreen at different times. Since there's a little bit of tension between maybe a couple of members in the team, do you guys say anything as you see each other outside the mech before you approach the bowl?
Silence.
Kanye will just be like, we'll actually like make a point to walk beside Scalpel.
Scalpel will like stare at you and stop walking.
Turns over and looks.
You coming, buddy?
Scalpel is going to put their hand on that pistol.
Oh shit!
He sees that. He actually smiles genuinely, and And almost like he's relieved. And he's like, and just like, come on, we're falling behind. And starts whistling that same tune again.
Scalpel is incredibly tempted to just shoot him in the foot.
Behind Scalpel. Kutepi is walking behind Scalpel.
Oh god.
It is just.
Kaiser's just invisible, whispering that song in.
It's like, oh, thanks, I missed that verse.
This party is not in good health.
I know. I don't know what happened.
Alright.
That last mission just like put you guys at end a little bit.
Yeah,
Yo,
I think
awful.
Kaiser.
When we started the mission, everyone was honestly kind of on some dark energy.
You guys can level up to level 3, by the way.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think
Hey, level up to level 3 from this? Hot damn.
Hello, Sisyphus.
We
Nice.
get to level up? Dang, Shaka's being nice to us.
Shaka's
Now I
gonna
get
feel
the big
wrath of
flamethrower.
Lucifer.
Ooh.
Oh no! Don't hit.
Shaka's about to feel. Shaka's about to feel release the bulls.
Oh god.
But yeah, so seeing Kanya absolutely antagonize Scalpel, and Katife is walking behind. What's Katife doing? Like, is he gonna give them a wide berth, knowing that murder is intent, or like?
It is a combination of Kutepi kind of like wordlessly being like, I understand that you are frustrated with me. Maybe in due time you will understand. Maybe not. Either way, I'm gonna give you some space to calm down. And it is also Kutepi. You pull that gun, I'm gonna break your goddamn elbow.
You're on the same team.
Same team, man. Same team. Blow, blow. But like,
Same team,
are they,
different ideology.
are they giving Scalpel enough time for Kanya to be well away before they continue walking, or?
Yeah, Kutepi is definitely giving Scalpel time.
Okay,
If
cool.
I'm understanding your question enough.
Katepe doesn't die today.
Kaiser just walked off ahead
Like-
and
Scalpel was like real close to shooting Kanya, and if Katepe was just like, "Oh, sorry," like try to like walk past, that would
No,
be the
no.
end of Katepe.
No. Kutepi is Naft is a good man. He is staying behind you, not directly behind, like a couple of paces back.
Not
Powering
to
for
get
himself,
shot.
and close enough that if Anikuwa,
God.
if someone needs a Anikuwa through the back, I could do that.
But no, eventually, after Kanya is like out of sight,
Hello?
Scalpel is
Hello?
going to.
My mic went out.
No,
Oh,
your mic
my
is fine.
we can hear you.
guys.
We can hear you.
always hear you, Shaka. We're just ignoring you.
Hello? Okay, there we go. I can hear you guys again.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we can hear you the entire time.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but
Really mean to you.
after Kanya's well out of sight, Scalpel's gonna take a big deep breath and then keep stomping along. They are very grumpy.
Yeah.
Got you. Cool. Well, as this tension amongst the team either foments or disperses in the ether and atmosphere of Hyrsenia and the outskirts of Evergreen, there's something more pressing. There's something more pressing in front of you all. It's not your team dynamics. It is the meeting of this other team sent without you guys' awareness, either by patients or just the Landmark Colonial Corporation or Adina, who knows who sent them. As you guys, you all group up with Joseph, you get the sense that you're around him. He's invisible, but like you get the sense that you're near them. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you see Joseph, and you all are grouped at the top of the hill. And as a CRT team is just now unloading off their ship called the Contingency. What you all see is a individual. First off, getting off the ship is Patience sends in dossiers on all of the CRT, and there are 4 of them. 5 of them. Sorry. And let me show you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Can you all see that?
Oh,
Oh,
they are looking like some hard charges.
yeah.
Yes.
These look like fuck around and find out niggas.
Hold on. I gotta do something cool. Yeah. So you all know that the team is made up of Eddie Wu, their the commander. He is a lifer for a Mirror Smoke mercenary company, but also does odd jobs for a Landmark Colonial Corporation. There is Roy Mahler Call, heavily cybernetically enhanced, former HA Legionnaire, and there's a caution on their dossier that says bullheaded and impulsive. There's also Balsam Singh. Balsam Singh is the team's medic. He's also a known devout sheik, like a religious sheik, and is pretty close to their retirement. There's also Emma Broadstreet. She's the 4th one from the left. There's no prior history on any of the other deployments and working with Landmark, so you get the sense that this is their first deployment with this team. And you also know that their combat record is exceptional, way better than anyone else on the team. You would call them a prodigy. Some would call them a prodigy, her prodigy. And then there's also Anne Lorette. She is the team's NHP technician, and that's all you get on her. What you all see is Eddie gets off the ship first. He surveys the area with their gun up in the air and waves at the others on the ship to come out. Then Roy Mahler hops off with an axe on his back and sees a subaltern crawling or dying kind of at the bowl. Maybe it's like an errant subaltern or a derelict subaltern that's just gone array. Roy Mahler, I'll just call him Mahler, walks up to a subaltern and gives the head a smooth kick, and it just goes off into the distance. Balsam, the medic, hauls in medical gear from the ship and also inspects Emma, who's right after him. And Emma is throwing her guts up right when she gets off the ship. It's almost like she rushes and throws up her guts. Emma is throwing up her guts. But after she's done in a couple of moments, she's the first to notice you all and points at you all. And then Anne walks off the ship with true drones following overhead, not paying attention to anything else. This is the CRT Contingency White, made up of Eddie Wu, Roy Mahler, Balsam Singh, Emma Broadstreet, and Anne Lorette. What do you guys want to do?
Question for my team.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm assuming this. If Nasimbe is our captain, but like she's mostly hands off, not just because she's literally hands off right now and has been gone, but also just it's not like she deploys with us. So like, is Q-Tepi now canonically kind of our team leader, or
I think so.
Says stuff and people go.
So,
rule of thumb: if you have to ask, you're probably not team leader.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to assume.
Well, Skeletal and Legion can't be the team leaders because they're mercenaries for Enfakani, not actual Enfakani. Then Kanya and Katipe are both very green, but Katipe kind of puts himself out there a bit more than Kanya does.
I am older.
I'm the oldest. I'm allowed to. Mom said so.
No, Simbe said it's my time to lead the team.
Kanye considers you the leader.
Okay, well, I don't want to be the leader.
Sucks, buddy. You took the talent.
You did also.
Yeah, I just
Well,
want to
being a
help.
leader, in combat doesn't necessarily apply to being leader.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
I'm a shot caller.
if you
This
want,
person who's
Kaiser could
around.
speak on your behalf.
Oh God.
Just because you're
It's a horrible idea. This
doesn't mean
thief
you
weirdo.
speak.
I as funny as that is, I don't think that Kutepi would immediately put himself out there. He's kind of at his wit's end. If no one could tell, when he gets stressed out and he's strained, he gets a little bit more impy than he normally is. Less inteto, more impy.
You ever just
So-
get tired? You ever just want to go ape shit?
You ever just want to go ape shit? So I think Q would still be kind of holding his position in the back, hands kind of tucked in his pocket, loose stance, but watching intently. Like anyone passively looking at him would just be kind of like, this good dude's chilling. Anyone who looks at him for more than 3 seconds would be like, this man is calculating.
Mm. Mm. Cool. What about do you guys want to approach first, or do you want the CRT to approach first?
I think Kaiser likes meeting new people. That might be useful. If no one else approaches on their team.
Kanya is respecting the new patterns and enjoying how they look.
Oh God, looking respectfully, huh, Kanya? The perfect
Yes.
way.
Look at those drones. Those
Respectfully,
drones, though.
Perfect sway. The perfect hip sways. In
Yeah,
sync.
Connie, if you're noticing Anne Lorette, you know that she's
Oh,
paying
God.
absolutely zero attention to you guys. Zero. Her drones are off surveying the area.
The battlefield, huh?
Well, not battlefield.
Usually-
Sorry.
If I could make a
Respectfully
suggestion,
Freudian slip.
sway.
Go ahead.
It- if I could make a suggestion to Legion, not Legion, your Kaiser, you did seem really excited to talk to them initially, so I wouldn't be surprised if Legion would approach. Not Legion, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know. Like obviously it's your character, but you did seem very excited. You went straight there and all that. So
Yeah. Now you got me confused on my own name.
I'm so sorry.
He is he has high charm. What can I say? Just not to people he actually knows. It's like that person that like does a 180 once they meet like new people, but your friends know that you're actually a terrible person.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, Kaiser would extend his hand just to the group like a handshake to whoever. I assume the leader would probably take his hand and say, "Hi, I'm Joseph Cavalier for Remarch de Cadillus II, and this is the Lancer team. So, I see that the crisis response team has arrived, and I've seen quite a bit of your work hired by various corporal states. What do you make of all this?"
Cool. Eddie Wu approaches you after surveying the area and making sure it's clear for the team. And obviously, looks like they're getting in information from Anne Lorette's drones. They ignore the first 2 seconds of when you start talking. They shake your hand, but ignore what you're saying. And then they kind of put their hand to the side of their ear, nod their head, and look back at you and say, "It's good to meet you. And it seems our reputation has preceded us. My name is Eddie Wu, but I'm sure the NHP here has told you. We're here to evaluate things. I hope that our working relationship can be fruitful, and I hope that we can aid you as much as you can aid us. This is my team," and he names off the team. "Treat them with the same respect we treat you with. I heard you in Fakane practice Ubuntu. We are. I am because we are."
What? Well, yes, if you want to speak to someone officially a part of the Empacone, and then he points to Kanya and Kui, he's like, they're the official representative, and I'm just speaking on our behalf because they've gone through quite a bit recently.
Eddie
It's-
looks. Go ahead.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Eddie looks at your team and sees that there's like Kanye's like Daisy in Daisyland, like La La Land, got like whistling and looking off, and then Kutepi is like a little bit looking disconcerted just from the body, like his body position, and looks back at you, looks back at you and says, "My apologies. Seems the information Landmark has passed on grouped you all together. It's good to meet you. Your name is Joseph. Yes, caveat."
Yes.
And he misses the rest. He says, well, Joseph, we've got a lot of gear. Emma and our bodyguard and God, what's his name? Balsam, the medic. He says, they're unloading stuff from Contingency. If your team could help out, I'd greatly appreciate it. I've got business to address with Adina G. I'll regroup with you all, I'm sure, soon in Evergreen.
Yes. Well, I don't know about my other team. I think they may be recuperating, but I will assist as necessary.
Cool. So Eddie Wu heads off into Evergreen and gives the rest of your team a nod as he passes by. And he's walking in a very pompous position, head up in the air.
He thinks
Guns
he's
all
top
shiny. Yeah, guns all shiny. Well, gear all shiny. Not like weathered by Harcinia at all. You guys know this very well. That when you show up on Harcinia, things are nice until you get shot down, or shot at rather.
At least the ship didn't get shot down.
Exactly. They're literally walking on grounds you guys have paid for them, but they don't seem to. At least Eddie doesn't seem to acknowledge that. So he heads on.
Can I try something, or could you tell me how risky it would be to try something?
What do you want to do?
Hey, remember how my shield is a drone,
Mm-hmm.
and how I can take the mic off of it?
Mm-hmm.
How hard or risky would it basically be to come up to this guy and like pat him on the shoulder and be like, welcome to Harcinia. Definitely not planting a mic on you.
I will let you know from the outright, and from Patience's message, what you can insinuate from Patience's message earlier, is that your relationship with Contingency White is very important as far as it goes to your continued status and relationship with Adina and Patience and just Evergreen in general. Any action that can be perceived as hostile will damage your relationship. These are first impressions, and you don't know how skilled Eddie is, and you don't know. You just don't know.
Fair
so
enough.
It will be risky.
No, fair enough. If it's clear that I don't have the information I would need to make a better judgment call on this, I wouldn't try to pull it.
I see now that I'm going to have to start tracking the clock for the CRT. Give me 1 second. You guys can talk amongst yourself. Let me find out.
My dog has woken up from sleep and immediately barked.
Legion, do you know how many segments are in the clock for the CRT? Is it 5?
6.
6 segments. Thanks.
Is the way the clock working for them basically if we don't do things that they like, it ticks down?
No, it's off at 0.
It starts off at 0, so we gotta become friendly with these kids, huh?
You don't have to.
If you don't, they just don't do anything. But if you do something bad at 0, then they'll become hostile.
Join the club.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I really hate the Infocane characters just going, judgment.
Let's see. Let me edit
we gotta chill out. We need to drink some tea. We gotta.
Yeah, I need to drink some.
Yes. Let's partake in some Mfakane pastimes. What do we have? Oh yes, describing our victories in combat.
Oh no, there's another
honestly,
thing where you
honestly,
fight.
better
Yep.
than better than what I thought you were gonna say, which is, oh sure, let's drink some of that colonizer juice.
I'm not gonna say that while
Cool.
they're in earshot.
So yeah, Eddie Wu walks on by. I guess you don't do anything, Q-Teppy.
I'm kind of tempted to speak to Eddie Wu, and if it's just gonna be one-on-one, mostly
You
just
get the
that kind
sense
of.
that they are doing something important, but you can try and talk to them.
Nah, they seem like the pompous kind that will probably blow me off. So I'll leave it with the be seeing you.
So, and Lorette is the NHP specialist, right?
Correct. Yep, she's the one on the far right.
Can Kaiser see the drone that she's piloting?
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's piloting them. They're automatic, and they're just like there's two of them, and one went looks like it's headed towards the slow river and kind of like the farm fields, and the other one is just kind of hovering around the area.
Yeah, Kaiser's gonna look directly at the one in the area and hold up his data pad, and it's like, I assume it has like a super camera that can like zoom in on it.
Zoom and enhance.
Yeah,
Enhance.
it's feature drones, super good, super creepy with their amazing cameras. But it's the internals of the Tokugawa, specifically what would it looks like to be an NHP casket.
So you're holding up. Explain that again.
Just holding up the data pad so the drone can clearly see there's an NHP casket inside of Kaiser's mech. And
got you.
He's gonna mouth to the drone like, "Can we talk?"
Cool. So you're pulling up like the diagnostics of your to-be printed Tokugawa, which would include
still the Enkidu, but just with an NHP.
Okay, got you. Cool. Yes. So you say, can we talk to Anne? I'm assuming.
Yeah, like, can we talk later? I assume she's busy now, but yeah.
You get a message back that pings on your data pad, and it says, "Sure. Where's a good place to go get a drink?"
The bottom of the well.
Pull up the map, and it's the only place. So it's like Google Maps, except there's one sad result, which is the bottom.
Oh,
It's like,
nice.
Kanye told you about the one Adina
yeah.
showed him. If you want somewhere more private.
That's outside of Patience's view.
Oh, yeah. Kaiser would know that because Kaiser has access to all the cameras. Yeah, that one then. More private, more Kaiser.
I would say you probably don't know this place because it's outside of Patience's purview. So there's like deliberate no cameras here.
Yeah, but
because
Kaiser would notice, it's like, huh, this place has absolutely 0 cameras.
Interesting. Yeah, I would say with the help of Kanya and your knowledge and stuff, yeah, you can pinpoint a place. And she's not going to go with you right now, but you get that. Yeah, she's down for it. Let me see. What do we want to do? Roy Mahler, call is just looking around Hysenia, putting his hands in the dirt, kind of rubbing it between his hands, looking at you, Kaiser, paying you no mind, passing by you, looking at the next person he sees, which is Q Tepi Nath, and paying you no mind as well. Looking at Kanya, and also paying you no mind, spitting on the ground in front of you, and then going straight to Gear, and saying, "So you've been on this place a while, huh?"
Oh wow.
Gear sort of looks at this dude. They've not been having a nice day, but just go. Mm-hmm.
Something wrong? You got an indigestion or something?
Yes, it's awful.
The humidity on this planet is a shit. I wouldn't. I'm not surprised. That funky look on your face.
Kanye's behind him, trying not to fucking burst out
Yeah.
laughing.
Did this man
Gosh.
spit at Kanye though?
Spit on the ground near him.
And he's like, oh, that caught his attention, looks up, sees that happening, is just like, oh, this is gonna be funny.
Roy is going to. He's a very bullheaded person. You guys got on his dossier that is impulsive and bullheaded. What he's going to do is grab you by the kind of. I'm assuming you have your heart suit on or something that he can grab.
Yeah,
like the chest.
suit, yes.
Yeah. He'll grab like whatever he can grab hold of, and it almost like bring you along. He's got like a synthetic muscle netting around his body, and you feel jerked in the direction. And he says,
That's
Come
very
on.
non.
"Come on, let's get a drink."
Oh God. At this point, Scalpel would be looking towards, a friend, be like, "Help!"
You don't
Please.
have friends here, Scalpel.
But no, Scalpel has no fucking friends.
Kanye will notice that, and it essentially holds up a sort of questioning look, holding his finger over a button on his data slate.
I can make this all go away.
God. Oh God, so many mixed emotions in Scalpel's fucking stupid head. Does not want help from Kanye at any point.
You want help from Quee?
Gets that angry. Well, neither of them. They're both as guilty for the death of Lotus as each other. They're sort of like going between like, oh fuck, I'm going to get murdered, and also, I fucking hate these people.
You get the sense that this is his way of noticing that there's something wrong with you and forcing you into friendship or camaraderie.
Yeah.
You look
I
like
think-
you need a hug, but I'm not a hugger.
I'm gonna bury you at the same time.
Roy's a sweetheart secretly.
Probably. But Scalpel has sort of run the numbers of the situation, basically, and there is no safe way out of the situation, especially since they don't have any supports at the moment. So they're just going to accept that they're going to probably the bottom of the well, and hoping that they don't get murdered.
Okay, cool. So as you both head off, he kind of like lets go of you and lets you walk on your own. Puts his arm around your shoulder and just starts regaling you about how long it's been and how long the journey was to actually get here, and he needs a drink really bad, that type of stuff.
You notice an
Yeah,
app has
really
installed.
bad.
You notice an app has installed itself on your data slate. It is just marked panic button.
Life alert! Life alert!
Yeah.
Been on that shit
Despite
so long, I really need a drink.
the absolute despising fucking mood that Scalpel is in towards Kanye, they are thankful that there is suddenly an app that will help them if something goes fucking awful.
Yeah, I think Scalpo would hear like a minute into walking, the sound of a familiar song being whistled, but there's no one around that they could see.
Oh, that's spooky.
Weird. Go home, Joseph. You're weird. Leaving. Well, not leaving, but Kaiser, you're still there. But Abiku and
Kaiser is following.
Okay. Cool. Kanya and Kutepi. Who's left is Anne Lorette, Emma Broadstreet, and Balsam Singh. Looks like Balsam is still applying a little bit of more medical aid to Emma, making sure that she's okay and she doesn't have any like light speed, near light speed sickness or whatever. I don't know.
Isn't
Yeah,
isn't Lorette going to go meet up with
not yet. Lorette's
Eventually.
she's kind of like making her way around the contingency and checking the area and receiving information from her drones.
Ganyo, Singh was the one that mentioned that they wanted help moving stuff.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he'll go up to Singh and be like, yeah, whatever I can do, I'll help.
This is much appreciated. There's some subalterns in the contingency. They should be coming out. Up there they are, and you see like a group of well-equipped subalterns.
Oh no.
The Fakane being the only one here is not good because last time
He just
the
looks over at
Vultures came
Singh.
around-
He just looks over at Singh with a sort of like pitying look. Oh no.
Is there something wrong?
Oh, honey.
Um,
Oh, baby. You can't.
how much do you trust your subalterns?
That is a strange question.
Because
They're
subalterns
usually-
with some of the best coding on the planet have been completely overridden. And he looks at them again.
Emma. He looks at Emma, and Emma says, "I haven't heard anything about that.
And he
Do
sort
you
of
consider it a threat."
he boots up his data slate and shows the fucking hordes of them swarming across the battlefield.
Oh my god! After Emma says this,
you talk shit.
after Emma says this, she looks at Balsam, goes to her comms, and yells to not yells, but kind of like more like whispers to Anne Lorette and Eddie Wu and Roy. You've got to like you get the sense like she's saying like you got to see this. There's something going on here. Let's get a. She pretty much just says like Eddie, make sure you talk with patients and give us an update. With showing them that information, Anne Lorette deactivates or starts to deactivate her subalterns, loads them back on the ship, and Balsam and Imra, they kind of get their things together, make sure everything's in order. They ask you guys to help move some of their other equipment back
Kanye's
into
like,
Evergreen, so you can regroup.
yeah, Kanye's just like, that's why I walked over to ask to help. Just help them carry boxes.
Cool. Yeah, we get a bit of a rushed scene here where you guys are helping them out, and there's a bit of distress. I guess in their not stress, but it's expediency in their movements now. Hold on, Gear. As you're kind of walking with Roy to the bottom of the well.
I'm getting sexually harassed.
You get the sense that there's a update to Roy, and it's like Anne Lorette's voice or one of the team's voice kind of like chiming in. He just like bangs his hard suit in the comms and just turns it off. He says, "It's time to drink."
Can you make him sound any
Awkward
less
nod.
like a predator?
Yeah.
You and me are gonna have a drink and you're gonna like it.
Fucking hell. I've had people fucking say that to me. It's fucking awful.
It is.
Very uncomfortable.
I think Kaiser would be in the bar just like out of nowhere, it'd be like waving.
Do we
Oh,
have,
at
Just like out in the background.
at Mahler and Gear.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
do we
yeah,
have
no,
any
no,
kind of
Yeah,
vehicle?
it just does the sort of awkward like nod, like okay.
Roy will invite you over.
Is there any kind of vehicle like that we're taking to and from the bowl?
Yeah, they have some like you don't have to carry it all on your back. They have some assisted like ground hover pads that just need to be pushed.
Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine that Q is really doing anything. Like if he's spoken to, he's cordial, but I think it's really just a lot of if anything, he's reading the situation. He's trying to figure out these people.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
But that's all I really have. Otherwise, I'm just I help out, but I am no more friendly than what is needed to in order to get work done.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. So Well, let me ask before I do this. Anyone else got any like things they want to say to the CRT as they're doing the thing, or they're kind of in an expedient, given what Kanye revealed. They're kind of an expedient kind of demeanor.
Basically, if they have any direct questions about specific mission deployments, he'll be happy to tell them exactly at least what was recorded in those fights.
Interesting. Are you being completely transparent?
Not entirely. He's giving exactly what was reported.
Interesting.
Warning.
Give me a roll, a trigger check then.
Oh boy.
What trigger do you want to use?
That's a great question because most of mine are not social related.
Can I help Kanye with this?
Invent or create. Invent a lie to make the situation work.
In what way would you be helping Q?
As kind of the voice of team when necessary, because I do have lead and inspire. Leading or inspiring people does not mean I am telling them the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I am just leading them in a certain approach to things. So maybe as they ask Kanye about the information and press them on the information, I can kind of lead the conversation to away from anything that we aren't necessarily willing to share.
And basically, what I meant by that in largely is, yes, I am telling them what happened in the combat, what we found. I'm not telling them, oh yeah, I see pictures in the sky now, and oh, I saw the image of a red-faced devil.
Some
basically-
information that we might have, we aren't sharing how we got it.
Interesting. Well, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that you guys helped out the CRT, kind of unpacking stuff. So you guys' clock with them is at 1. But this action you're taking, I think you are hiding something. And this is the first time you met these people. And it's I think given the notes of information, you're being completely transparent, there is reason for them to believe that there may be something else that you're maybe not telling them. So I'm going to say that this roll is, I will say that it has 1 difficulty, but if Q-Teppy's helping you out, you get 1 accuracy, so it's a flat roll.
All right.
Okay.
What trigger are you using?
I have none that apply. I have
right,
hack,
it's flat
fix,
roll.
blow something up, unless you want me to use word on the street. Essentially make it look like I'm used to talking to people like this, so it's just casual.
Did I roll 4,
I would-
Kanye?
Nah, let Kanye do it. Nah, just give me a flat roll.
Flat roll. Alright, these things don't get grit, right? So that's just...
They do not, no.
Do I have a thing for flat? I'll just... This says hull, but it's a flat roll.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're transparent with them, and this action doesn't receive any negative consequences. You tell them what you need to tell them, and they know a little bit more about the situation, and you hold back what you need to hold back. And it seems like they got a good update from you. But they march on, and looks like Eddie is probably off at the governor's farm talking to Patience and Adina. The rest of the 3, everyone but Mahler, they probably group up at a place that they have specifically set up for them, probably at the militia's headquarters at the governor's farm. You guys take notice that they can stay at the governor's farm, and you guys can't. And Anne lets you know, Joseph, that she'll catch up with you in a second. There's new developments that she needs to investigate.
The Infocane are used to this.
Mm-hmm. And Joseph and Gear, you guys are just listening to Roy talk about his stories about violence and conquest, or just like his stories with the HA and all the cool cybernetic enhancements he has. And he's probably asking you guys about what's here to kill or whatever and that type of stuff.
Yeah. Scalpel is giving a very thank you look to Kaiser, even though he's a bit weirdo. But like, you know, it's good not to be completely alone with some stranger that just grabs you. And they're giving like sort of very sort of non-committal like answers and stuff. Like, you know, there's for like what's there to kill around here? It's like, oh, there's a lot of subalterns. Pretty interesting mechs, I guess. Like, not really engaging with it because they are very off balance from this whole getting grabbed and thrown into a bar thing.
You don't think he triggered anything with you with when he said "What's here to kill"? With
what's here to kill?
Just
Lotus?
happened with Lotus.
Oh, they definitely be uncomfortable, but like they're more of like in. I don't know how much experience you guys have, but like when you're in those sort of weird situations where you get pushed into something where there's no like out, you get very sort of
standoffish,
autopilot, sort of the most unoffensive you could ever be. It's very strange.
I feel that.
So Scalpel is very like trying not to give anything away and trying not to make him mad.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Kaiser, his spec ops training is showing in that he is like completely thriving in this environment. Like he's talking about how every time he mentions like one of his cybernetic enhancements, Kaiser will be like, "Oh yeah, I have a biological enhancement that kind of does something like that." And like,
interesting.
Match's stories about how his stories aren't about direct violence, but more like indirect thing. Is like, yeah, I was a diplomat for this SSC, shape shifting and doing like weird stuff, and I've killed a couple of people without even having to touch them or do it myself, like sabotage and manipulation and such.
Interesting. You start like going in on like all that subterfuge and stuff, and he essentially gives you like the response of like either that's like small dick shit or like pussy shit.
Yeah, he's gotta challenge him and be like, because he gets that Roy is likely to be the type of person to get riled up. So if Joseph like riles himself up, then eventually he might like lose his guard. He's got to talk about how like he developed like stole secrets or like super weapons and like probably killed more people than he did.
Okay.
Yeah. Please don't make the man angry.
I think you get a response from Roy that, as in like he's like amused by your exaggerated bravado in response to what he said, and he kind of looks you Gear and says something like your friend's funny or whatever.
Yeah. I guess if the sort of conversation, I've got to leave in like 10 at the most.
Oh yeah. We can.
But if the conversation goes on long enough and Caesar does not rile him up to a scary extent, Scalpel would open up just a tiny bit and mention their sort of history with like killing a lot of aliens on a space station with lots of fire.
stories y'all have. With that, I'd say like real closing that scene as you're regaling him that trumps even Kaiser's story about how you dealt with aliens on a space station and killed them with fire. And Roy seems impressed by you guys' adventures and such, and you guys' qualifications. That's the best way to say it. But yeah, we'll close there and we'll pick up with two things. As we close, Patience sends you guys a communication letting you know that your exclusive access to the printers and to Evergreen's Evergreen's like internal workings or whatever is shared, if so restricted, to make way for Contingency White. Also, he wants to meet with you all and Eddie Wu to talk about recent images he's received from one of his weather imaging satellites.
Okay.
Cool. And that's it.
All right, nice.
Good session, guys. Y'all.
Yeah,
folks.
yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Can
Even
I say?
though undue amounts of stress on both me and my character.
can I
like,
do-
holy
Oh
fuck.
my.
Can I
I was
pull?
sitting here.
Can I pull a Quitepe just one
Oh,
moment?
Wait, Gear, you're okay, right? You're okay. That wasn't a stressful session, was it?
The getting grabbed was a little bit like, that was
Oh,
unexpected.
okay.
But no,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
okay. It's just
Okay.
like, it's fine. It's just
Okay, all right.
unexpected is all.
All right. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's a okay. It was fine. It shook Scalpel out of being a very grumpy, bitchy person.
That's what I
at
was
least.
thinking. I was like, all right, let me make an enemy.
Yeah, no, that's it's fine. But no, the session was really good. I like narratively what happened. Obviously, my character doesn't like what happened, but you know, it was it's interesting.
Mhm.
I'm glad you're not actually mad at us.
No, I'm not mad. But no, my character absolutely hates you.
Yeah.
And I totally felt that. I totally felt that through like you guys talking.
Can Kanya pull some Quitepe shit right at the end?
Good.
Essentially when he hands off, just to like Sing or whoever takes it, just like the equivalent of a USB. It's like, okay, yeah, here's all of our combat cam data. He also puts in his own cam of patients being frazzled and making erratic decisions.
Oh, why would you do that?
Yeah. Local fucking patients
Someone-
about to get fucking
someone-
decommissioned.
Can someone remind me that you did that?
I'll put it in the chat.
Someone remind me that you did that. Next session, remind me that you did that because I will
Oh
forget.
my god.
Oh, now
I'll just listen to the recording.
Now
This
I want to
fucking
pull some
robot's getting
Quitepe
fucking
shit and find
decommissioned.
something.
We're gonna get a scene of Contingency White walking in like all buddy, and then walking out like 3 seconds later. Oh, time to go! Like this place is fucked.
I want to play. I want to pull some Quitepe shit and like if would Quitepe know that Kanya did this?
He probably.
We'll pick it up next session. There's too much lingering narrative.
yeah.
We'll pick it up next session.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had fun playing with you guys. I think that was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I am excited.
Cool.
Oh, man.
Well, with that,
I'm really excited.
wait, when do we want to play again? Next Wednesday?
We'll say goodbye to YouTube first.
Oh yeah. Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
How's Laura?
YouTube.
Bye.